Good morning, folks. How you all doing? Welcome to the stream. We have got ourselves a spark ahead, or at least that's the plan anyway. We got ourselves the next run that we're going to be doing. We got our speed run up and running. We got our timer ready. We got our stuff in, and the camera's still zoomed out. Let's zoom that in. Whee! And the camera zoomed in. Nice. Let's load up the game. Hello, everybody. How you doing? We got ourselves the spark. The spark is up and running. I'm going to go into the save. Actually, we don't need to go into save slide right now because, what's my save slide there? Going to go in. Going to make sure we've got the levels that we're looking for unlocked here. Yeah, there we go. So I can just delete that one. That can go away. 38 medals in total on this one. Morning, Miguel. Morning, Nimble Blunderer. Hey, Mega Man Dragonoid. How you all doing? But we got ourselves our speedy run, or at least that's the plan. Now the game's going to tell you, yo, by the way, there's your game process menu and your new game plus. Not that we're doing New Game Plus. We're not doing any of that today. That's not the plan. The plan today is to make sure we just go through some of these levels in the first hour here. First couple of hours, we're going to do this. Then we're going to do a marathon-style commentary run. Or at least that's the plan. I'm not entirely sure how this is all going to turn out in the grand scheme of things. Right, I want to actually quickly check just how quickly you can do this stage. Actually, see, the problem is, I do actually want to do this with that. What power up would I not have on this? I would have dash. I wouldn't have rail boost. But you would want to make sure you had rail boost at this point. Is the issue. Morning, Mega Mario. Morning, Cookie. Morning, Tim. Yeah, so we just want to go down here. Like, we would have this. And it's a case that we just want to land on that, right? Yeah, we do. You want to land on that. We just go. Because then we just leg it here and we just launch ourselves up the top there with a good speed. You will have the item dash, the bit dash, which is good. But the bit dash isn't really going to help you too much on this particular course. But what you would do is you would do this. Yeah, that you would 100% do. Yeah, you would do that. You would do that. That'll make it faster. We hold that. You're not going to get up there and get off this rail in time. Yeah, you would if you do it this side there. That's good. Okay, that's actually bad. So we don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. That bad. That turned out wrong. Okay, so what would we be doing here? We want to go run the other side here, right? We just want that to be... Now, see, that's the annoying thing. That's not going to work the way that you want it there because that's a thing that just... bodies you. Yeah, so if you're going to do this, you just want to... Can we just grab that? Is that going to be fast? I don't think that's going to be fast. You would want to grab speed. Oh, you enemy. Stop it. Go away. So this takes us up around here. This doesn't take us down the bottom. Yeah, it is. And we just want to dash over here. The game's stealing my thunder there, as unfortunate. See, we wouldn't have this. This is the problem. I don't think we would have that power up at this point. I need to figure out what my power ups actually are. It's like... There you go, that's good. A little bit of boost? No, not a little bit of boost on that one. Yeah, Monkey Island's coming out soon. Morning, Chazzy! Oh. Oh. This is jumping off there and launching, I think. No, it won't be. Probably just want to go like that. No, because that holds you, and then that held us there. That's unfortunate. That gives you a little bit. That's fine. Taking the hit there is okay. Nope. Bodied by that. That's unfortunate. Bodied by you as well. But at this point, like, you wouldn't really need that if you have the booster like this, right? So you're going to jump there anyway, so it's like you might as well just jump and hold it. But then that booster takes away your speed that you had. So it's like just trying to make sure you get through it and you go into this stuff. Arg. There you go. And then just off that. Oh, nope, didn't get off that. Can I switch? Yeah, I can. Is this side faster, maybe? It's good speed. I don't think it makes any difference. Whoa! Whatsoever. I did not go off to the side, but apparently I did. Intriguing. Oh, yeah, don't jump off there, Arg. Yeah, no, don't jump off there. See that though? That is so smooth. That's what you want. Smooth. Yeah. Morning, Tron. We are just getting started, buddy. How are you doing? We are just getting ourselves started.
Oh,
and
no.
then up we go. We don't want to go too high with that. And then we're just going to land off that, and it gives you the boost. Oh, look at that, though. Look at that launch. That launch is phenomenal. And then you just hold the boost button here in the end. The rail! They're pulling out all the tricks. And that's just, you have the boost, you hold the boost, you go and you finish the stage. And then I'm against the wall there. Oh, it's good when you get this movement. The problem is, I don't think I have the right power-ups for that. I don't think I have the right power-ups to do that. I need to go in through and check by doing the first couple of levels. I don't think I get the boost there. Also, I need to actually try and check kicking this guy's butt. Hey, maybe getting a cold flu combined with 0 energy. Oh dear. Well, I hope you feel better soon, bud. Having the cold isn't any good. Okay, let's just get him. I'm gonna get hit by that because I did not run away in time. So usually he's kicking my butt by this point. Ow, pain. Okay, so yeah, this has told me, even if I were to parry every single one of his attacks, this has told me the right thing. Taking the deliberate death here is the fastest way of doing it. Yeah, taking the death is quicker. Yo, Nicola here, how you doing? Oh, yep, you do. Welcome to the... And then that was it. Yeah. Okay, so it's quicker at taking intentional death there, which is not good, unfortunately. But hey-oh. So that's 30 seconds of just let him kick your butt. Plus, spend the day just chilling, playing some Assassin's Creed. Yo, nice. I never got into that series, unfortunately. I tried, it just wasn't for me. Right, apparently I've been told AM Village is a good stage to practice my launches. Because the idea is that you launch using the energy boost, and you do it. 17, it's a prime number. Ooh. It is a prime number. Thank you for the resub, Buglore. Also, I'm due you all 2 wheels, by the way, because I forgot to do 2 wheels yesterday. We got too excited about the Galf that we forgot to do the thing, so I'm due you all wheels. Oh yeah, I need to route this stage, actually. Yeah, there's the bubbles there. There's the bubbles there, but I don't have energy to start with. Oh wait, no, but the energy is the one that I would grab, so yeah. So we're gonna do that, and then the answer here is what? We just... Nope, that didn't do it. Not entirely sure how you're supposed to do this one. So it's like you grab that. Because like the idea here is that... Nope, it didn't give me the boost there. Is that because like I need to attack at the same time as I do it? Spend the time wandering, being impressed by honestly beautiful views in the game? Yeah. It's good when a game gets, Oh, see, that's a fall down. That's not good. Okay, I can land on that. So it's like... Yeah, so I wonder if that's a case of I use the side of the building there to my advantage. Galf was amazing. We need to do more Galf again in the future. Apparently, though, update on tonight's one. Apparently, You Suck at Parking doesn't have dedicated multiplayer. It's all random. Well, that didn't do what I wanted it to do at all. That just sent me off the edge. Because, like, the idea here is that apparently... Oh... Apparently, the idea here is that you do a magnet dash. I will be sucking at parking tonight, yes. That's going to be our stream tonight. I'm just going to suck at parking. Ah, fudge. Right, let's just hold down here. There we go. See, like, because the idea is that apparently you do that and then just launch yourself up. But I can't get the horizontal, like, I can do horizontal boosts. I can do horizontal boosts real easy. Watch this. I can do a horizontal boost, and you go like this, and you just go, and just away you go. But I can't do the vertical one. There's a way you can do a vertical one, and I can't do it. Not yet, anyway. You homing attack and use the energy boost. No normal dash needed. Oh, okay. You just homing attack and use the energy boost. So it's not quite a magnet dash then. Ah, poops. Do you use the energy dash before you hit the bubble or after you hit the bubble? Oh, there was not enough energy there. I did that too quickly. I use before you hit dash bubble. Okay. So wait there. I got the boost there, but I didn't do it. No. Ooh. Oh, my headset fell off. Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, that's the beginnings of a good thing. That's the beginning of a good thing. That is the beginnings of good stuff. Oh my god, yes! Here we go! That's what you want to see! Oh, if we could use that in a speedrun, you are laughing me! I actually can't wait for that. I actually can't wait for that. So that is a different way of using it. Okay. Hold on. There's a level that I have that I want you to check out, Arg. There's a level I need to check out. If I can do that right, a certain levels went from a 1 minute 30 down to about 30 seconds. Hello, residential rattle. Hello, residential rattle. Swiftly, thank you very much for helping me try and get that. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That is exactly what you want to see. A level done in 23 seconds with the... Yes! Speedrun strats, here we go! Oh, gotta go to space! We're going to space, we're going to space, we're going to space. That is how you just knock, like, a minute half a level right there. Right there. Oh, I just need to make sure I get that in a run. Hold on. Where's the other one? I didn't do it in this level. I didn't do it in this level because reasons. Oh, Mega, thank you for gifting a sub.
DG Moogle gifted a tier 1 sub to Swift.
Get that on Do Not Patch This Game list. You know it.
33 gift subs in the chat.
Do not patch this game. Do not patch this game. No. Right, okay. So here, it's a case of apparently just... Go to space in the stage. If you go fast enough, you can. But I can't on that one. See, this is the stage that I don't know how I would be able to go to space. But, like, there's a way that you can go to space on this. Ow. Well, that went well. Right, just grab that. Give me a wee bit of boost after it. There we go. It's just stealing it all from me. See, I love how you just can't jump off that. The game's just like, nah, you're good, mate. But yeah, there's a way that you can just launch yourself with a massive amount of speed on that one. So, hold on. Does that mean I can... No, not off that I can't, at least. There is a bubble that I know is soon that I can use to just go... There's a way you can get real high real fast on this one. You can jump and light dash to the bits even if they're on the other rail. Yo, nice. Ah, the thing again, it ruins me. Yo, CMM, how you doing? Oh, that is actually really good at building speed onto the rail there. That's how you do that, right? Okay, so they hold on. So the idea here is that you... That's a lot of button presses, though, that I need to remember. Because, like, this is the thing. You need to build up enough speed to do this. And then the idea there is that you have just enough speed to still boost as you go through. That's going to be quite hard to try and do. Yeah, see, there's not quite enough on that, so I do have to do it. I'm learning tricks to make me go fast, and I'm happy about it. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Nah, and then I don't have enough here. Look at that, that's unlucky. I would love it if this gets in a GDQ. See, because you need to just get enough distance to get up there. That's what you're aiming for. There we go. Hold it. Oh, no, I'm not getting the air there. How am I not getting the air blast? Oh, is that... Hold on. That's because I need to do this, isn't it? That's because I need to... Hold on. I know what I'm doing wrong. Never mind. I know what I'm doing wrong. That's fine. Good morning, she blinded me with violence. How you doing? Alright, so hold on. And then the idea is you come down here. And you just go that, and then when you do this, right? And you just go. Oh, you didn't. Is that because I was too close to it? Yeah. Yeah, it was. That's fine. Held down dash the whole time would just tap the button for boost energy. It's a lot of buttons to remember. Almost. Almost. Almost, almost, almost. Oh. Yo, Helix Nick, how you doing? This game is good, though. You played it, go... You learn the game, you go fast, you go in the air. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you don't quite have enough energy. Oh, come on. Right, so you just hold that. Oh, you didn't get that thing. Oh, this game is amazing, Helix. It's so much fun. Oh, that's not holding my buttons. Right, hold on. Right, so we want to just get a little bit from that. Oh, no. Oh, I'm in the ball. Hold on. Nope, there's none of it there. There's none there. There's none in there. Oh. Now, the idea is we are going to get a speed run of this game going. Hopefully get it to GDQ, you know? Because that's what I would love. Yeah, no, I need to make sure I'm holding the buttons. There's a lot of buttons that you press on it. So you hold that one down. But then you jump to do that. See that? It's building enough. You're almost getting it with that. You're almost getting it. Look at the height. I mean, it's good there. But you just need to get it just a wee bit higher, you know? Because the idea is that you're aiming kind of up and over that way a little bit. Right. Hey. Ah, fudge. This is still not as bad as the other one, trust me. Oh, fudge. Yes, Mega Man Dragonoid. Ah. No, enough energy there. No. Nope, that's... See, I guess I gotta mash the circle button there, because sometimes it just ain't giving me it, you know? I don't have enough on that one as well. Do you have good recommendations for good lights to light up your green screen? Use a 2-light pattern. Make sure you have 1 light, 2 light. If you can afford a 3rd light, use a 3rd light for it. I use Elgato key lights, but they're expensive. So I don't know any other lights that you could use. Like a set of LEDs might help you, but I do not have any recommendations, I'm afraid. No. I would do a lot of Googling, buddy. A lot of Googling's needed on that one. Oh, there you go. Oh, but see, it just doesn't quite give me the speed there. Oh. Nope, didn't give me that. But no, Mega Man Dragonoid, for questions like that, buddy, best to ask in the Discord. That way I can have time to do a little bit of research and give you a proper answer. Can't answer those type of questions while I'm in the middle of a stream, alright? Ah! I am using the speed dash at the same time, but like the boost gives me the energy that I need to try and get through this. Ah. Oh, trust me, Moogle, this is fine. I'm just using the buttons normally. I'm looking at my hand. You don't have to worry. This is not like Spark 2's nonsense. Ah, right. When am I supposed to use the energy dash there? When I'm vertical or what? Because that just seems to slow me down. Like, believe it or not, I'm holding my hands in the normal position on this. Damn it. Yeah, you gotta mash that button to make sure it gives you the speed. Oh, no. It might be because they're using sparks. Yeah, this is my only problem about the videos that I'm seeing with people doing the IL strats. I love that they're all doing the IL strats and everything else. The problem is, you can't use sparks if you're doing a new game plus, a new game run. It only works for new game plus. Alright, that was actually still good speed-wise there. There you go! There's the ones you're looking for right there. Oh, you bring them up. And then I believe there's a way up here. Because the end of the level is right up there. Oh, not quite. Okay. So if I was doing that, that gets me up over this segment. But then I need to find a way to try and get, like, up and around that bit. Oh, it was too late on that one. Too late on that one. Nope. Nope. See, I know I'm not getting that there because I didn't get the energy that you need. This is going to be interesting to try and get done the first time, you know? Oh, damn it. I think the boost needs to be actually on the ground and not on the ceiling at all. Yeah, my boost needs to be on the, on that. And then if I'm here... See, hold on. Oh, I didn't actually want to grab that. Right, hold on. Nope. You get hit there, that's it. You lose that. You need to get those last two jumps. And then it just doesn't want to give me it there. I did an attack instead. You don't want to do an attack. Attacks are bad. No. I'm mashing circle there and it's just not giving me it. Oh, come on. It's too high on that one. Oh, yes. Magnet dashes are great. Magnet dashes are a holdover from 2, which came back, which I'm really happy about. If you want to start the season of this game, where I start best, always start in Spark 1. Bye. Just an invisible wall. the super magnet dashes. You meaning exhausting magnet dashes? How'd you do the super one? I'm not aware of the super one. No, unfortunately not. Yeah, 3 for the gameplay, 1 for the story. Like, the best thing about speedrunning this game is going to be when we just go through the game, I'm not explaining any of the story to anyone. Like, they're going to look at me and they're going to be very, very confusing. They're going to look at me very, very confusing, like going, what the heck is this? I'm not telling you. Ah, magnet dash with the super extra power, I see. Now, that's because I did that at the wall there. You need to hit that straight away. Nope. Sometimes it just doesn't register my attack. Like there, it's just not. Constantina effect allows you to jump up this level. Don't worry about it. How do you get over and up to the top? Simple. You just hit the checkpoint. Ah, you ruined me, game. That's fine. La 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 la. Oh no! Don't fall all the way down. I'm a brother about not being able to see the checkpoint. There you go. Game. That was evil. I don't actually, because I've not actually used that one, because I don't buy that power up, believe it or not. Oh wait, no. Hold on, I'm being silly. You're talking about the dash power up I have on my left. The one I literally just learned like 10 minutes ago. Yeah. No, I just learned that one 10 minutes ago. It's so much fun. Yeah. I just learned how to do it. I was trying to do it using the magnet dash strat from Spark 2 and it wasn't quite working. And then Swifty told me like, no, you don't use that one, you use this one instead. And it's like, now it's so much good. Yeah, I literally just learned that one. I didn't realize that was called the Super Magnet Dash. Good to know it's called Super Magnet Dash. Oh, not enough energy there. Oh. But yeah, Swiffy actually told me the inputs for that one just now, which was good. Yeah, so you get that one too. I have played this guy at 1 and 2. I mean, I don't mind calling it a Super Magnet Dash. It sounds cool. Ah, see, you're not getting the speed there. This is really hard to actually pull off. Yeah, see, no, I need to use the boost before I go up the wall. If I don't use the boost before I go up the wall, I'm not getting it. Hey, Marby! And I need to be landing on the ground. That's so many inputs you're doing in such a tight window. That's a lot of inputs you're doing in a tight window there. Oh. Ah! Oh, dear. Oh, come on. That's backwards. Lovely. Oh, no. Nope. I didn't want to do any of that there. It's funny because that's not even an attack button yet. Somehow the game's registering me as pressing square. Nope. Ah. I love how the end game calls out speedrunners. There you go. There you are. But then I have nothing left at this point, so it's like, with no energy, what do you do? What you do is you do this. Ah, and you fudged it, Arg. It doesn't call it speedrunners, it lampshades the entire genre under... I mean, yeah. Very true. Oh, fudge. Yeah, see, I can still get the speed, but you just don't quite make the last part there. So I want to check something out while I'm doing this, because obviously it's important to me. Alright, you can just fall down, that works. Nope. You gotta make sure you don't get the height there. If you don't get the height, you're in trouble. See, there is just, it's not. Yeah, but you don't want to boost pad on the lower platform. You want to have the swag. There you go. There you are. And then from here, it's just try and find some way to get up that works. You know? Mood, Marvin, mood. Because this just takes us over here. It's like you want to skip all this if you can. Because you don't need to do any of this. What? What do you mean I facepalmed there? I'm in the middle of a booster! Now I have full energy, so it's like, whatever. The end of the level is right there. Because it's able to Arg almost tried it. But yeah, so the reason I'm unlocking this level is because there's a one other level that now I should be able to do the thing on. Vertical level, you say? Vertical level with the power of Speedy Boosty, eh? Eh? What if we added low gravity? What if we added gravity? Why one do? No, no break. The booster was on break, definitely. Let's add low grav. Why not? Okay. Ah, didn't do it. That's fine. I've still got another chance. And then I touched it. The only problem about low grav jumps, Arg's still not used to them yet. Because this is the only level that you get to do low grav jumps in. Woo! Low grav jump. Going to launch myself in space. Nope. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay. So you get the rough idea of what I'm aiming to do here. Doing an all diamond medals, no speed related power, spark only, no magnet dash run. Ew. I'm just aiming for any percent, honestly. Oh, that didn't work. And then I touched it. I guess I need to do the top one and not the bottom one there. I think my favorite thing in this game, honestly, is the dash, the bit dash. I'm just going to call it the light speed dash because it is the light speed dash. Like, the speed you build up with that is ridiculously good fun. Like, it is ridiculously good fun. Right, we hit that. So we hit this. No. Oh, nope. That's harder to do than it looks. Space. Gotta go to space. Up and round. This is what is way more. Oh yeah, no, exactly, exactly, right? Like it's way more functional. Did I hit them both there? I did. Ah. Oh yeah, no, sometimes you just fly backwards and you're like, thanks, Gabe. Appreciate that. Why do you keep restarting? To respawn the bits. To respawn these little bit bubbles. No, no, and that's me now ruined it because I can't do it. Because I need them to launch. I need them to launch myself into space. I need to use them to lock on. And then I use the homing attack, and just before I collide with them, I use the boost. And if you do it correctly, that's how it launches you into the air. And if you destroy them, you can't use them. I'm aiming for height rather than distance. Oh, that way to go, Arg. But yeah, they don't respawn if you destroy them. So you need to restart. Yep, if you do it right, you launch yourself up to the end of this stage, which is absolutely hilarious. Which I have now successfully failed like 3 times. It looks like I don't actually have to take out the blue one there either, which is nice. Or the yellow one there. Which is just a case of just try the stage and go for it. Nope. Trying to get the timing is tight. Well, yeah, that's how it works, Murphy. Welcome to real-life marketplaces. It's scary how, like, real-life MMOs can get at times. Just keep an eye on the market board. Eventually, your stuff will sell. Nope, didn't do it. Nope, didn't do it. You hope low percent and 100% runs become a thing. 100% the game, no shop below. Ooh. I think that'll become more of a challenge run rather than like an actual run on the leaderboards, I would think, Helix. I'll be honest, I don't think the game's going to get much in the way of people doing it, which is a shame because more people need to play and speedrun these games, personally. How long am I waiting between the homing and the dash? Not long. Almost immediate. Almost immediate. Do I have to wait a little bit? No, that didn't work. Whoops. Hopefully, you reduced the price by like 20,000, by 2,000. But when it was going, well, yeah, no, if it's still going for 240k, you're like, yo, that's a lot of moolah. That's a lot of moolah, that is. Now. Oh. I thought I was getting it there, and the game's like, no. 100% in the game, though, means you're going to be going for all the exploration medals. I've still not even done that yet. I need to grab the exploration medals. Now, let's go a little bit later. No. Not as far as I'm aware. Hold on, wait. Almost. I just didn't get the dash. I just didn't get the dash there. Or the boost, even. Oops. Gotta go to space. Space. Arg. Because you need to hit it before you hit the bubbles. Because if you don't, it then just turns it into a horizontal boost. And we're trying to turn it into vertical. Arg. Because the end of the level is up there. You think I need to do a normal dash first on that one? Really? So some of them require a normal dash, some of them don't? Yeah, but, Swiffy said we didn't need to on the other ones. Ah, poops. Ah, double poops. Hold on, I'm going to the menu. I'm going to the menu. I'm going to the other one. I'm going to the other one that I know I did. Where's my rumble? Where's my residential row? There it is. Yeah, the other one was vertical, yeah. You don't do, you do the dash on the horizontal ones, but you don't do on these ones here. Nice face palm. Nice face palm. Oops. Oops. I hit the kill plate. Is that one of the medals though? Oh, and then I didn't get the boost there. Oh, didn't give me my boost because I used it before my energy was up. Ah! And that's what happens when you use the energy boost after you've hit the bubble. I have not. I don't really look at much of the low percent stuff, Helix. My time used to be like 1 minute 30. There you go. Whee! I was at the wrong angle though, so I do need to be closer to it to do that. Have you seen how to do deep descent with that one? You can do way less than that. Wait, even with low percent? I gotta check your route out then. Oh, I just didn't give me it there. There you go. There's the money shot. Oh, I love that. That's a good one. That's a good one, that is. Arg likes that. Arg likes that a lot. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Arg is, yep. Arg is very happy with that. Yeah, just, yeah, 20 seconds. Yep. Yep. Okay. So you're starting out. Yes! Weird level corner geometry. I love it. Weird level. Oh, and then just the infinite wall jump up. Touché. Touché. That is a good backup strat. That's a good backup strat if it fails. In fact, that is just as fast if the backup strat fails. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Get on that part. There you go. Yeah, the magnet dash is definitely faster, but that is cool. That is a backup strat and a half, my friend. That is a backup strat and a half, and I love that. This is a backup strat that I can get behind. This is very much a backup strat I can get behind. It's like I'm just jumping up the wall. Yeah. Yo, Sarah, how are you doing? And then we just lag it. Oops. And then just end at the end of the level. That is absolutely phenomenal, that is. That is absolutely phenomenal. That, I would argue, is more consistent for speed than doing the Super Magnet Dash. The Super Magnet Dash is really good for yeeting, and is really good if you get it first time. You fail that once or twice, you're losing time. Whereas that is a guaranteed 32 or whatever. That's actually really good. That is such a good backup strat. That's such a fun marathon strat. Felix, I may show this off in marathons instead of doing the launch, because you can see the launch in a number of stages. You see that once. That's a fun strat. See? So right now, I am now 12 seconds into the stage, and I don't have anything to do with it. So that's me losing 15 seconds, whereas I could be on my way to finishing the game. Obviously, if you get better at it, then you don't worry about it. Yeah! Woo! So yeah, you can go for a 17 if you get it first time, or you go for a 32 if you... Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Argick, hi, Argick, hi.
Yo, Bolly B, thank you for the resub. Like that, as long as I get good, that's fine. If I fail it, you do the backup strat. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. I adore that. Ah, the geometry level. I'm going to show you how I do tree level, because we do tree level differently, I believe. Although I think you have a better tree in mind than I do. You have a much better tree in mind than I do. Does your tree go all the way up to the top? Basically, yeah. Yeah, your tree takes it. Your tree goes to an interesting place. All right. So your tree goes to an interesting place on that one. I'll show you how I do tree level right now. Which one's tree level again? Is that 6? I think it's 6. I'll show you how I do tree. I do tree slightly differently from you. Oh, I missed the tree. Hold on. I need to actually make sure I hit the tree. There we go. Ah, get up my tree. Get up my tree. You suck, tree. I've still not mastered the art of climbing trees yet, but you get the idea. Oh, don't dash off it. Ah, you stole my boost. And I don't have enough energy anymore. That's a shame, because the idea is you just get up onto the top of that and then away you go. Give me that energy tank. Maybe if I don't use my tree on the first one and we get up to the first part of it normally. There we go. So similar idea, just different tree. You little enemy. You little enemy. He poked me and I fell down. And then I fell off the edge. I'm alive, it's fine. But yeah, different tree, same idea. Just getting up the top. It's pushing me down now. Yeah, because I jumped off the wrong angle. But Zehar, I am good. I hope you are doing well. We are messing around in the levels here, learning different routes and that to it. Oh, your method is definitely more direct. It's over the big tree. Like, let me see if I can just use that. Oh, no, hold on, man. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Dead. See, the problem there is I need to make sure I get enough height on that. If I'm not getting the height... Really, game? I'm taking the slow speed of shame. Come on! It's not giving me it. Come on! Nope. Okay, fine. There we go. I need to watch the video again to see where I'm going here, because this has changed on me. Whoa! Don't grab that! That's slow! You go away. You're also slow. We were on that, and then I ended up losing that. No, trees. Yeah, no, exactly. The skill. So the skill is very valuable. Yes. Any organic geometry, like walls as well. Like, what did you use today? I was climbing tree. Oh. Let's go for it. Let's jump up, run round, up to the top, onto the side, slope jump off into the tree. What? I got ruined! Ruined by the geometry. Get it? Because it's a tree. Oh, it's because I didn't hit it at the right angle there. That was too tight. Alright, let's go for that one more time. Nice. Really? Really? This is fine. I mean, it's not, but it's fine. Ah, you're not gonna hold that. That's fine. Let's try the other side again. That's a wall arc. Oh, that's the ground. I was holding L2. Practice tree climbing a lot. Try to do the rail vehicle skip in District 9, which is the hardest vehicle skip. Yeah, I'm going to need to learn those if I want to speed up that stage, because that stage is slow. I love how that enemy just refuses to die after I shot him like 9 times. There you go. There you go. There you go. There's that tree you're looking for. There you are. There you are. Second vehicle skip is not faster. Oh. Oh well then. Oh well then. Not as fun as running up the trees, but there's a magnet dash similar to the one, the residential rattle that you can do here. Is it right? Is it the same? I'll need to see where that one is then. Because I could use that one to replace the residential rattle one, because the residential rattle one is a case of, yo, look, I can show this off. I could do a magnet dash here, or I can climb up the building. I like the idea of climbing up the building. just gonna grab that for energy, but where is the bubble then? Or is it not the bubble? Is it an enemy? Is that bubble? Yeah. I'm going down. Timber. Name that split wooden ascent. Ah, but I want to name it geometry. Aha! I see bubbles. Is it you? That might have been. Oh no. Nah. Alright, let's have a quick look at that. Well, I'm taking a quick look at this. It is coming up for the hour on the stream. You know what that means. We take our little hour ad break. So, everybody, take this time, stand up, grab a drink, grab a snack. Arg's gonna be right back, folks. Alright, that's definitely an interesting ride. I gotta try that one out. So we're gonna restart the stage here because I've looked at that video. I need that speed. And then we just come up here. And then it's up to the top of this. And then you get bodied by that, get bullied by it, that's fine. So you build up energy there. I can take this enemy out over here. And then it's that bubble there, but good luck going like that. Yeah. This is gonna be interesting to try and pull off. This is gonna be interesting to try and pull off. Nope. I went right off it there. That's a strange ad. Nope, that was too early on the dash. Feet, lovely. Oh, I'm off the edge there, bye. Bye, he dies. Up we go. Let me in there. Thank you. Hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that. Run away. This is a fan-made inspired... This is Spark 3. Yes, it is a fan game that... well, it's not even a fan game. It is a game that is inspired or took some inspirations from 3D Sonic. But Lake has done a tremendous job at it. Yeah, pretty much. It is very much Sonic-like, but it's done a lot of good stuff to it. Hi. Hi, I'm trying to shoot you. Thank you, that took a while. Damn. See, I need to make sure I get that dash there, but I didn't have the energy. And at that point, you just grab it and you go for it. But yeah, Lake has done 3 games in the Spark series. Spark 1, Spark 2, Spark 3. Spark 1 is a 2D game. Spark 2 and Spark 3 are 3D games. Spark 3 is the best one that he's done. Like, 100% the best one that he's done. Lake started off doing fan games. He did before the sequel and after the sequel for Sonic. But moved on and made his own IP and is phenomenal, honestly. It was late. Trying to get the timing down on this is, hey! I need that energy as much as I love doing that launch at the start there. That's the speed, but that does not give me the angle. So yeah, oh. So I need to be like under that one then to get it. I wonder if I can destroy the box then, if destroying the box will help me. The end of the level is like up there. Hey, I know you're doing. Uh-oh. There we go. Nope. God, that's tight timing. That's really tight timing to try and get that. Because you need to get the right angle. If you don't get the right angle, you don't get the height needed to get up there. Nope, and that was too late on the dash because I went straight from vertical to horizontal. Good enough. Golf last night was great fun. Hockey mode, 100% better than dunk mode. Don't fall off. That's fine. That's fine. It's like, don't fall off, immediately falls off. Uh-huh. Nope. That was too late, or too early. Because I got the diboosh, but I didn't get any height. I'm gonna have to practice just launching myself off this box. I'm using D-pad for it. I'm D-padding. D-padding is just easier. Can I get my energy? Sheesh. No, I always use D-pad. Using the trigger plus the button is just way too much in the terms of button presses to try and do. That was not right. Like, I don't know if you ever played Spark 2, Swiffy, or did speedrunning in that. After the switch boosting, I never want to press more than 3 buttons for a trick at any one time. Switch boosting is, yeah. Switch boosting has taught me never do that again. Never do that. Oh, whatever. I bet I don't need that. So I can just take you out. Okay, no, I do need that. I'm going to be just a little bit short. Nope, I'm good. Nope. I can't do it exactly at the same time, which is annoying. Never did runs, but you've seen some that look like a pain. It was constant pain. I could do one run and then I'd have to stop because my fingers were cramping up. That should have been it, but it wasn't. I'm not going to spend all the time on this one as well because as much as I love to try and get this. There is one particular stage that I want to spend a lot of time on, because there's a big amount of time saving that one. There you go! Oops. Facepalm finish. Boom! That's what you want to say. Facepalm finish. Smack. Like, what was that? Facepalm. Oh. Alright. I'm going to the terrible level. It's a terrible level because you have to spend so much time in it. But I need to map it out. I need to map the stage out. That's right. We're going to the very last level in the game. Hello, Utopia Shelter. This stage is a stage. No, I actually do have to beat this one up first. There we go. Take you out. Goodbye. And it doesn't matter if I have any energy here or not, because the game removes the energy regardless, which sucks, because if I could have energy here at the start of the stage, it would be nice. This playthrough doing mostly around waiting for 3. 2 till 3 felt so much better from the demo. 3, I like the fact that basically Lake took stuff that he learned, not only from making 2, but from the stuff that happened with 2 speedrunning, and made sure not to do it again, which was nice. Like, it was really nice. Welcome to the longest stage in the video game. I'm gonna hit here, but whatever. Nice. Just build up your energy here if you can, Arg. I can land on that, right? Yeah, I can. Cool. Alright, we just want to run. Yo, B Jonas, how you doing? So you get the air up there, which is fine. This stage is all about just getting everything that you can. Oh, that enemy's annoying. Yeah, so you probably don't want to use that there. And we don't want to go around that because we have no reason to go around that, but we can use that to just speed up. We're already at maximum speed anyway, so there's no point in using energy boost. Oh, that's a mistake you've made, Arg. Yes, it is, because now you've fallen down, and I don't think you can get back up. No, you can get back up. That's good to know. Yeah, Mila for Freedom Planet 2 is always good. There we go. So now we just... At least you recovered it and you didn't die, which is always nice. We don't care about that. We're just going to do this. Yeah, okay, I'm right with the first time. I might as well just run across the top of the bridge on this one, because there is literally no point for anything here. And then you can just jump off the bridge of that checkpoint there instead. Which is actually really important because, you know, it's a checkpoint. Although I think I hit the checkpoint regardless. The game's nice like that. But it's not this part of the stage that you'll want to skip, because there's not really much you can skip on this part. This is just show mastery of the movement of the game. And we go through. As we go in it. This level in Jester Challenge is annoying to speedrun. I bet it is. And this one, I literally don't care about these. Why do I have PG-13 swears on auto mod? Because we're a family-friendly channel. We have people younger than 13 who tend to watch with their families. Plus, we don't need to be, we just don't need it, you know? We can use language that doesn't require swearing. But no, I have families that watch the channel mainly. I'm falling off. Ah! Don't die. Right, this is the part that's got... This is the part that actually annoys me because you cannot touch the bottom. Most of the time you may have heard me say the word fudge. Generally, I try and make sure I do not swear during my streams. Keep it as family friendly as possible. There will be some streams that you may have watched. Every Monday night, we do Monday Night Froggies on Final Fantasy 14, which does not have the family friendly tag. I don't think switching there makes any difference whatsoever. But yeah, you touch any of that ground there that's not part of this, you just die. It sucks. Oh, don't get me wrong, I have sworn in the past, and I will swear when I'm off stream. Like, don't get me wrong, but on stream, we keep it family friendly. Like that. Remember, Arg, do not fall too far down on this one. But, no, hold on. I want to try something. Oh yeah, no, you can totally get away with that. That's totally faster. That's totally faster. Yes, they are. There's not many of us. Ah! Face bump. I want to try something. Just if I forget to do that, right? I didn't move into the checkpoint, so it doesn't count, does it? No, it doesn't. Lol. The checkpoint is at the edge of that first one. Okay, so basically line up with the edge of the first one. And then if you die... Really? You're not giving me it? Oh, whatever. I just won't die then. Hey, Blueberry Bean, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to our speedrun challenge. What the fudge? Did I go backwards? Wait, no, did this activate early? No. This did activate early. No, that's not right. But I can't restart at a checkpoint. Do you have to restart the entire stage? Oh. Fudge. Hopefully I can fall out here and just fall down. If you know you haven't used a double jump, a down dash cancels the falling meter. Oh, that's good to know. Oh yeah, no, that is where that one starts. Yeah, hold on. So I want to go backwards. I want to go backwards then, because I want to see... We need to explore this area. A down dash cancels the meter, but I didn't double jump and it didn't work. I down dashed. You say do that. Yeah, that doesn't cancel the meter. Because believe it or not, the end of the level is over there. That's the end of the level right down there. The problem... I'm done. That's death. No, that's a single jump. And that's an energy dash. That's not working. Look, that's a single jump. And then I down dash. And it don't do it. It does not work. Is that a Farks thing or a Sparks thing by any chance? Because I know Sparks has that skill / technique. The fact that I'm still running around here is interesting. It gives you big Sonic vibes, yeah. Yeah. The fact that I have an infinite run around here is really cool. Unfortunately, like, it's kind of useless. Yeah, the end is below you the entire time. The problem is getting down there without using the infinite falling glitch does not exist. So there's no way we can go in this one, so we have to go through here. There's nothing we can do. We have to go through the first area of weirdness. I love the vibe that this tune gives off for this stage as well. Yeah, because then that just takes us out to this checkpoint. So this takes us out to somewhere. Oh my god, yeah, no, hold on. Oh, you did not jump off there, Arg. Like, you know this is part of the level. You know... Yep. Oh, that's falling down. And that's just part of the level where you go. Right, okay. So, oh, yeah, no, you can't return to checkpoint in this level. So there might be something to explore down that stage. There might also not be. This is the part of the level where I always fall off a little bit too early. Remember Fallout here, Arghive. Because this is basically the part that we were down at there. The question is there another way down here? Okay, there's that. No. I'm not falling, game. I'm not falling. I'm running on the wall. The game's like, no, you're not. You're falling. I'm like, ah! Right, so this barn is just going to take me to running down another tube to fall, isn't it? Ah, no, but that's the fight sequence, so I do want to skip this. Nope, I didn't get the jump off in time there. Yeah, Sparks is your only way to fall to the city, which is something you can't do in an any % run, so I'm not even gonna entertain it, unfortunately. I double jumped, mate. But that works as a fight skip. I take that because that works as a fight skip. Ah, never mind. Please try the down dash, no double jump to cancel the meter. Dude, I jump, the meter appears, I down dash, it doesn't work. I'm literally doing it in front of you, mate. It doesn't work for me. You jump, you go down, I hold the button, I down dash, it doesn't work. Ta-da! I promise you, it works for you, it don't for me. Like, it's just one of those things, don't worry about it. It's fine. Right, off the edge here. Run. So you can't have speed going around that. It doesn't allow you to, otherwise you fall off the wall. But that goes there for me. Down the bottom. Yo, Max, how you doing? And this is a down the bottom, but then you want to, like, stop at the wall. I'm just sliding around that wall right now. Jeez. Right, okay, no, because hold on. This is where the game does another one of those weird room transformation swappy swaps. Isn't it? Isn't it? Or is it not? Right, hold on. I'm gonna come down here. I'm wall running. I was not. Okay, so that doesn't do that. So I did you a bit down there. Oh, absolutely. I've got no doubt that there is. Right, the question is, does getting down here actually do anything for you, or have you just got yourself stuck? for no reason. If you could fall into one of the triggers. Oh, hello. See if you could fall into one of the triggers as you're going down there. That could be interesting. Okay, let's just follow the path around and see where we go then. So I can do a fight skip. Yeah, there's a checkpoint. See, that's just going to take me... Yeah, this teleports me to another part of the level after it. So we're going to go round and we're going to go down. Nah, you're stuck at that point. You're stuck at that point because that's way too high. So yeah, you've got to do this room. You've got to do this one. Because this teleports you somewhere else on the map when you come out. I've got no lives left as well, actually, so I'm about to get kicked out the stage. Oh, it's an amazing transition. Like, the way the level works is really, really cool. But yeah, we have to do this one. Yeah, and then we get this, which is a different part of the level entirely. And then we just explore. Ah, no, highly suggest we learn what? Learn the down dash? I mean, I thought we just proved that it didn't work on the level. We're in Final Utopia. Like, for whatever reason, this part of the level, it's not working in. Do you mean, Deep Descent? Do you mean... Yeah. No, I'll show you how I speedrun that level, because that level's a lot of fun. That level's a lot of fun. I can do that level in 5 minutes. There's a route that I've got in mind that should take it down to 4. And it doesn't use the down descent cancel, but basically it uses the jump. So if I can use the jump instead, use the down cancel instead of the jump, it might make it a little bit faster by like a second or two. Deep Descent was the first level I decided to learn as a speedrun. Right, there's a fight skip there that I have to... Oh, but there's also a teleport skip. Oh, okay. I wonder if that means I can skip the teleport on this particular level then. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not dead yet. I mean, the game's trying its best, but I'm not dead yet. Oh, I'm just going down the bottom. Who cares? Hey, spam. And you have to go in the bubble there because I've tried getting through the tunnel and the game's just like, no. And where does that kick me out? Yeah, it teleports me here as well. So it teleports you to a completely different area that has just a couple of floors that you can just fall down on. You just not worry about it. It's like what you're doing, just falling down. What? That's a slope! Ah! And then there's another teleport here. Let's go for it. We run in, we run down. Oh yeah, no, we do that. Yeah, we do that too. We angle ourselves correctly. If we get the right angle, then you save a lot of time. I gotta make sure I actually land on that. And that just takes me out here, which then takes me to the bridge part. See, this is... See, I know this takes me down, but this is the slow part of the stage, so... I'm gonna click to the menu there. We're gonna go do Deep Descent. I gotta do a lot of lapping in Final Utopia. Let's try Deep Descent with the down dash. Because the down dash might also help in fall damage, which will be nice. I want to check this. That didn't work. Oh! Are you meaning when the... Why did the meter... Why did the meter do that thing there? Game! Why'd you go for the middle ones? Oh, whatever, game. I just run out. Like that? You mean like that? You know what it is? You know what it is, Helix? Any level that has no geometry below it, it doesn't work. So you know Final Utopia and the big part of Descent there, it doesn't work. That's what it is. Look at that, that works fine there. But the moment you go over the big hole, doesn't work. That's what it'll be. I should have used that thingy there instead of that one. So any part of the level that, like it should work here, right? Yeah, it did. But if I go over the hole over here... Oh, work there. Nice. Over the wrong bar, but whatever. Right, hold on. I want to try something here. We said we fall down the other way now, right? Once we've done it. No, hold on. We still run down here. I don't know why that's doing that, but that's weird. Anyway, you're going to give me it? You giving me it? No. Okay, fine. We're going to have fun then. Whee! I'm not making that even if I wanted to. I should have went the other way. That's why. Because believe it or not, there's another secret part up there. Yeah, I need to turn around on that when I do the speed down. Right, give me that. There we go. There's my boost. Through the trees. Yeah, because that works there, no problem. And then as you say, because you have the speed, you get to descend further, which is great. A little bit over here. Yoink. This is going to be interesting. Am I face palming? Yeah, I'm face palming. Ow, face palming again, apparently. That's really annoying that it only works at like certain parts. That's really daft. I gotta figure out why that actually does that. Look at that, that's so much faster. Let's see if the game's gonna be nice to me or if the game's gonna be a butt. Yo, game, be nice to me. Put me on the wall. Put me on the wall. Yay! And then when the game puts me on the wall, I do eventually have to just fall off. Hey! Don't die. There was another thing that I did. There was another thing that I did a while back. I gotta figure out how I did it. Oh, that's not working. Yeah, whatever. That's gonna push me. I don't have enough energy, so I'm dead. That's a shame. It might be that it's checking below us, yeah. See, I just gotta decide if I'm up at that part and I'm gonna hit that, just jump to the side so I can't get you. And then just out to the side and you go through it. Oh, there's definitely a limit to where you go when you free fall. I'm gonna show you something silly at the end of this level. You wanna see Spark instantly die to fall damage even though he takes no fall damage? Oh, well, that never gave me a boost. This'll be fun. Whee! I can make that. There was another way I've done that makes it quicker. Nice job, Arg. See, I want to find a way to skip this entire part of the floor, because this middle segment is completely irrelevant. It's taking you further away from the goal to bring you into the goal later, and it's pointless. Super speed! If you go fast enough, you don't take damage. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. I like the down dash cancel when it works. When the down dash cancel works, that's really good. Alright, so you want to see Spark die? What's this? You're going so fast, the game just says, nah, you're not living. And it just kills you immediately. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. The game just says, nah, you're dead. There's no way you're surviving that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I could totally survive that. And I was like, nah. I could land on a rail. And you're like, nah. So if I get one of the other checkpoints, I feel so sorry for Lake on this one, because he made this massive expansive level with all these enemies and things that get in your way, and I just completely ignore it by just running down the bottom. It's like, I don't need to do any of this. I'm just running down the bottom. Now, bye. Like, sure, all your checkpoints in that are here, but it's like, I don't need to do any of that. But like, watch this. You just hold the button, you just go, and you're like, I'm good. Look at this. We're amazing. We're going through it. And then just, you jump off, and the game just insta-gives you. Like, it just insta-gives you. You're just gone. The game doesn't care. The game's like, nah. Nah, you dead. You dead. You failed. And I'm like, are you joking me? And the game's like, nah. Oh, I imagine Lake's done a lot of things on purpose. But yeah, this is just hilarious to me. It's like, build up your energy, jump down, and just jump over the rail, and oops, you dead. Just oops, you dead. It's like, what happened? You're falling at a terminal velocity so fast that when you jump off the rail, the game is like, nah, you're dead. You dead. You gone. Goodbye. Have fun. And I'm like, you what, mate? And it's like, ah, you dead. You dead. Ah. Try doing it slowly and see what happens. Sure. So like, if we just go normally, and we just go down a little bit, and then we jump off. See, the problem is, right, I need to slow down. So if I slow down, no, look, you slow down and it's fine. Like, you can be real slow. I did notice that it wasn't recharging my gauge. Being on the rail apparently does not count as recharging on the ground. I call bogus there, but you know. I call bogus on that one, Gabe. Uh-huh. But yeah, so even if you do it just super slow, right? Like, we'll go halfway down now and we'll slow right down. Let's go right, like, halfway down the level here. And then I just, like, slow right down with the brake. Yeah, you can jump off. It doesn't care. Yeah, it literally doesn't care. But then I hold the boost button, and you go through it, and you just bring up that, and the game just goes, what's that? You think you're gonna live? And then it just, like, takes half your gauge away for you. And you're just like, I could live, I could land on the rail. But the game says, nah. Anyway, I want to do the stage once fast, and then we go for it. I've got that other part of the level I want to route. I've got that one part of the level I want to route in the middle there. Oops, wrong button. Just land on the slope. Go right, just land on the slope. Oh, you did not press the dash button in time. Am I at the start? Yeah, I am. Through the trees. Oh, yeah, you are eating the ground on this one. Whee! Yeah, that definitely might be one of them, yeah. I can agree on that. I can definitely agree on that. Right, so Arg, you want to go down this way, but there was another thing that you did last time. Oh, wait, no, wrong part of the stage first. That was almost bad. See, I like that because I can just stop that immediately now, which is great. Right. So what was it? It's like you want to come down this way, and we just want to... Do we want to go down this side instead now? Yeah, it is, because that's the wall run there. So, like, we want to just, like, land down this part. Oh, did I not recover my jumps? Fudge. Oh, and I didn't hit a checkpoint either. Of course I didn't. That's smart. Oh, I imagine if the game gets patched, the stall shot with sparks will get removed. I would imagine quite a lot of the stuff might get a little bit tweaked as well. No worries, Muggle. And jump. And in. But no, as I say, for me, it's been really interesting seeing people do ILs. Like, doing individual level stuff. But then it's like, oh yeah, we're using Sparks or we're using Fark. And I'm like, I can't use those characters. Trying to find out my own strats. Let's go. That's that. The only thing there is the blue light really gets in your way. Right, so down here. On that. Oh, no. I missed the ground. Thankfully, I'm alive. Hey, Macho, how you doing? Oh, my checkpoint allergies are playing up deliberately this time. But yeah, the idea here is that we hit that, and then when you hit that, you just fall down. Because, like, as much as the wall run is super cool, I have to wonder if this gives me an ability to get down. I'm going to faceplant here. Nope, I'm not. I didn't faceplant. That's good to know. And then that's straight on this. Where is that? That's down to that one. That's... that might be faster. That might be faster. But running down the wall is cooler. I didn't know if I saw a double jump or not there. Mid. But yeah, see, this entire sequence here I want to skip. But I can't because you can't fall all the way down to the bottom. You need to use the rails. Ow. Oh, that went well. Like, if I could skip this middle section, you could save, like, another minute on the stage. But unfortunately, Spark doesn't have enough energy to get down the bottom with shot stalling. Well, that's a thing, game. I've also tried to think about jumping off early here. Jumping off early is pointless. Like, there might be a part where it's better to jump off early, but right now I ain't found it. Yeah, Sparks' ability to do the shot is definitely powerful. But if that gets removed, you're like, well, what's going to be left? It's like, that's the problem, isn't it? It's like you're given this entire sequence here just to go. No, he won't remove it, but like, were you saying him tweaking it? If he tweaks it in such a way where it's not infinite, then it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the speedrun. That is definitely faster. Because this is almost a 4-minute completion. This is just over 4 minutes. And then just to the end of the stage there, yeah. 417 is definitely a strong level. It's a very strong stage. Intriguing. I think that's actually better to do with the fall, but the wall running is cooler, but the wall running adds an extra part of the stage in there that you just don't need to do. So yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening at all. Right. Well, we are going to take ourselves one more quick break, then we're going to jump in and we're going to do a run. The run itself is about 1 minute and 50 real time, 1 minute 35, or 1 minute 25 on that one. You're guessing you can't just wall run straight down towards the end? Unfortunately not. The gauge still activates the moment you start descending really fast and you're just like, ah. Can I try something? What do you want me to try? What do you want me to try, Helix Snake? Nah, yes, I keep saying minute. I mean hour. You know what I meant. Shut up. It's an hour and 25. If you wall run up a tube like the one in Arid Hole. Okay. After charge jester boosting. If you wall run up. Oh, you mean like that? Whee! Like, after charge jester boosting, you'll separate. Titan for. Oh, right. Hold on. You mean that? Right, hold on. So you mean. Hold on. Jump off. Okay, he doesn't want to jump off. Ah, hold on. Woo! I don't think there's a big enough tube that you can use this on, is the problem. That is a beautiful launch. But I don't think there's a big enough set of tubes that you can do with it. Unfortunately. Not that comes into my mind anyway. That's as fast as I can mash. I don't have the mash ability. That's one of the things in speedruns I don't have. I don't have the ability to mash faster than I'm mashing. That's as fast as I can mash. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. I do like that. That's interesting. No, it's not even any faster than Arg will do his hands in. I just physically can't mash. I physically can't mash like that. Mashing is not a skill that I have. Wow. Also, I think it's less to do with the mashing and more to do with the angle that you hit the wall at. Looking at that. That's based more on how the wall is doing. But yeah, in terms of speedruns, there's no walls that are immediately sticking out in my mind here. I mean, you just look at that and you just go for it. See, that's just, you're not getting the angle there. That's less to do with mashing. It's to do with the speed and the angle that you get. Yeah, I mean, there's none that come into my mind in terms of a speedrun that's useful. I love that. Look at that. Look at that. You just keep going. Look at that. That's beautiful, that is. That is beautiful. That's just how you get speed. Right. I will be back in a couple of minutes, then we're going to sit and record a run for GDQ, which means I will be ignoring most of you. I'll be recording the run, marathon-style commentary. Not entirely sure how the commentary is going to flow on this one, because I haven't done enough in the way of practice for it. Again, it's going to be a very rough route, but it's going to be a marathon-style submission video, so it'll be a case of sit back, relax, enjoy the run, and we'll see how fast we can get. But before that, you know what we're doing? We're taking a quick break. Stand up, stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Take care of yourselves, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, it's time to come in and do the run and see what is going to happen with us. We've practiced some of the levels, we practiced some of the strats, we've done a little bit of a warm-up. But it is time for a GDQ submission run. This is going to be our AGDQ 2023 submission run for Spark the Electric Jester 3. For those of you who might be watching this as GDQ Games Committee, please know at the time of recording, this game has been out for about, I want to say 3 or 4 weeks. We are learning it as we go. We are setting times that this category will be getting improved as we go down. But for now, enjoy this run and have a good one. So without further ado, let's begin Spark the Electric Jester 3. Timing begins when we click on this button. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. So the game starts off, this is the third in the series of the Spark the Electric Jester series. Spark 1 is a 2D game, Spark 2 is a 3D game, and Spark 3 takes everything we've learned and rolls it into one. And away we go in the car! So we start off in the car here, boosting our way towards the end of the level. This car will make its appearance maybe twice, depending on if I remember to skip it or not. But we get the uns. Setting the pedal to the metal here as we just boost our way around and we go. Hit our boosters to keep our speed up. Gonna keep the little bit of boost for later on as we're gonna run our way through the stage on this one. We got a lot of movement tech, we got a lot of speed, we got a lot of fun that you're gonna have when we do this run. We'll explain it all as we go along, but know that this speed run is gonna be fast, it's gonna be smooth, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's also gonna be pretty dang long. This category right now is about 1 hour and 50 minutes. I keep saying 1 minute. People love me when I do that. Take our boost now, we're going to go because we're going to get a big boost fill up here as well. We're now just going to hold the boost until we get around that one. Love how the music always stops there. Just boost around the corners, get the drift, hold the last of the boost, and the last of the boost will be round our loop-de-loop. And that'll be the end of the car section of the stage. Yeah, this will be a little intro for Spark. The Speedy Boosties. As we run our way around. We got one more corner to go. Unfortunately, losing the boost there after getting hit is not good. Really, I shouldn't be drifting. Drifting is not grand. It doesn't do much in the way of speed. But away we go. There's the end of the stage there. So we get a little cutscene saying, there's Sparky's coming out. Eurobeat intensifies. You know it. But there's our buddy Spark. Going to tell you how to jump, how to get through the rest of the game. But we're just going to run, jump, and get our way through here. Not having to worry about it too much as we just jump up. And away we go. Up onto the wall. We dash to the end of the stage there. And away we go at the goal. Stage numero uno complete. So there are a number of different stage types in the game here. A lot of them are just simply get to the goal. We've got some collection missions as well. And we also have some of our others too. I didn't start the timer. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. Why did my timer not start? Why did my timer not start? That's an interesting question. Why did the timer not start? Because it's sitting with the menu open. Lovely! That's fine. Timer didn't start. I missed a bit there. Alright, that's fine. We just get a redo. Yeah, now you all tell me the timer started. Yeah. You're all a bit late, but that one just... God damn it, you bunch of trolls you are. Redo. Redoing it. Redo.
Oh, no.
Ah. Alright. Start this again. This time better recording. Welcome to the AGDQ 2023 submission video for Spark the Electric Jester 3. For those of you watching this on the Games Committee, know that this game came out about 3 to 4 weeks ago. The game is relatively new, relatively fresh. We are still improving this run. We've got some strats that we're finding and we're putting into the runs here. But for now, enjoy this any % run from beginning to end. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go, the timer starts this time. This means we can actually do it. Welcome to Spark the Electric Jester 3 any %. We're going to go through the minimum amount of levels that we need to as Spark here. And we're starting on the Alpine Carrera. In the car, the Eurobeat intensifies. Using our boost and our acceleration on the boost pads. And away we go to the game. This is the third game in the Spark the Electric Jester series. The first game was 2D, the second game is 3D, and the third game takes everything he's learned from the first 2 games and sticks them into a neat little package here. As we're going to boost our way and run our way around with this car. Main thing about the car here, making sure you keep going fast. And do not bonk into anything, do not hit the explosions. And you just take it and you go. Once you get your boost gauge up, you just go for it again. We hold it up, you get the enemies here, they will blow up and they just run away. Don't hit the barrier there. Hit the barrier, it slows you down. As we run our way through the stage, you can see the Eurobeat just going up there. Enemies come through. Enemies gonna blow up. They're gonna go like this, and they go boom, boom. Away it goes. Disappears. Music didn't stop this time, which is always good. This one does need a bit of a drift, but I'm just gonna hold the boost instead. And keep a little bit of our boost as we go through here. We will have a loop as we run our way through. So Spark, the Electric Jester 3 is a 3D platformer. It is very Sonic-like. You'll find out why when we start to control Spark himself. As we run away and we boost ourselves, holding the speed up towards the end of the level here. And there we go. Spark in the driver's seat, ready to come out and reveal himself. With his little Jester hat. And his new brown jacket. Ooh la la. New style for the third game here. Runs our way up. We're just going to jump our way through, get on here, do the wall jumps to get up to the top here. And then just run our way to the end. And that is the end of stage 1. A lot of these stages are a mix. We've got some stages that are about 4 or 5 minutes long. We got some stages that are a minute to a minute and a half long. And we got some that we're just going to yeet ourselves and they'll be done in about 30 seconds if all goes well. So you can see it tells you about the medals here. You've got speed medals, you've got score medals, and of course you've got exploration medals. We don't need to worry about any of these. We need to worry about freedom medals. And freedom medals are obtained simply by completing the levels here. So we're going to jump down into level number 2 now. We're going into Double Moon Villa. And this is where we're going to start collecting some of the little bits that are going around the stage here, because there is a shop where we can buy our power-ups. There's a lot of important power-ups that we need. We need approximately around 2,000 bits. I think it's more like 1,600. But we're going to grab as many of them as we can on this stage here. So we have our bits. Bits are our currency. Not to be confused with the Twitch bits as well. So we're just going to run our way through, grab at least 500 to the end of this stage. We will go for these bit boxes. These bit boxes will give us 30 bits per one that we get. So they're very valuable. And we're just going to skip all these like loop-the-loops and that on the buildings. We don't want any of them. Ours going to fall down and take a death because that's a great start to the stage there, buddy. Are we right back? No, we hit the checkpoint. So we don't lose too much time, which is nice. But yeah, don't land on the roof, Arg. Land on the car. Good job. Up we go. So we're going to run our way through. We do have combat in this game as well. We have our Jester Dash, which allows us to lock on enemies and take them out. We have the ability to dash on walls. We can run our way through. We are going to be using all these and more once we unlock our power-ups, and the smooth movement of this game comes through. So we got a bit down here. We're going to try and do our first magnet dash of the run here. Let's see if this works out. Gets the nice boost of speed there. Allows us just to fly across to the stage and skip a big chunk of it just like that. We want to make sure we grab as many of these as we can. Arg's missed a couple there, which is not grand. We're going to land on some of them. Get these ones here at this side. And then hopefully grab some of them too, just as we go up to this area. And then onto our grinding rail. We're going to use the grinding rail here. We're going to go over. I will actually probably go and grab that one down there as well, just as a backup, to make sure we actually have enough here. And then we'll just use the fact that we can get up to our checkpoint here, just like that. Very nice. Grab as many of these as we can as we go, without slowing down too much. Because as much as we do like them, we do want to go fast while we run through. Grab our bits running in. Down to the bottom. And onto the rail. Up we go. Hey, thank you. Rail booster. Jumps off that one. Going to try and jump off that one. That works. Didn't quite get the boost there, but it's fine. We can just use that to grab that segment as well. And then down to the bottom, we're going to grab a set here. And then use the stairway to build a nice big boost of speed. Because if you go downhill in this game, momentum is your friend. This game has a lot of momentum. Momentum is brilliant. If you're going downwards, you'll gain a boost of speed. However, the reverse is true. If you're going upwards, you'll go pretty dang slowly. So we want to make sure we don't do that. Getting all these sets of 9s, that gives us 511. Allows us to finish the stage in 2 minutes and 9 seconds, which is very nice for us. And that'll allow us to go into our first shop and grab our first power-up of the run, which is going to be really important. So we're going to have the Jester Swipe here. And we get our little story point coming in on this one. But that's alright, we're going to skip our story point here. We skip all the cutscenes. If you want the story, I suggest you grab the game. The game is very good, very nice. And we are going to jump over to the shop below after the game unlocks a whole bunch of levels and a whole bunch of tutorials for us. We are going to do the tutorials because the tutorials are pretty dang important here. So we're going to jump in the shop below first. We're going to go into our upgrades here. Going to grab the Jester Swipe. The Jester Swipe is a really important power-up because the Jester Swipe allows us to effectively do the light dash on our bits. We're then going to go into our tutorial stages here because each tutorial stage will give us not only a tutorial on the game, but will also give us a freedom medal. So the game just tells you to jump higher in a slope. Well, jump in a slope to go higher because, you know, you just do that, you get the speed, you go for it. And away we go. We're going to combine that with some of our charged Jester dashes here just to make sure we have as much speed as we can just to run our way through here. And away you go. But this game is very good with its, whoa, momentum and movement. And Arg managing to survive that. That's good. Lucky us. Almost making a mistake there, but we got away with it. Just going to fall down, make sure we get all the boosters towards the end of the stage here. Up to the top, and that's the stage complete. All tutorial stages are fairly short, they're fairly sweet, they're to the point. But you don't want to fall off like I did and miss the booster, because that makes it a little bit slower than normal. Alright, stage complete. And then after this, we're going to jump up into our next level. It is the high-rise tracks. High-rise tracks, we're on a train. The train is going to go as fast as it can, and we are going to make sure we run our way through. Hello, high-rise tracks. Get to the goal, let's go. So we're going to go into this. We're just going to use these, hopefully, to boost ourselves forward a little bit. You don't want to hit the enemies. You want to hit them, and you want to avoid the boosters as well, because you just keep as much of this momentum as you can. We fell on the tracks, which means we fall off, which is not good for us. You got greedy, and it didn't pay off. That's a shame. The good news is any enemies that were here are now gone. But as you can see, we've also lost all the speed that we once had there, which is bad. So you don't want to lose that. Let's see if I can just get up there. I'm going to grab some more of these boosters, because we do still need as many of these bits as we can get. Give me the yeet. That works. Get the dash. That's fine. Use that. Did not get the dash that I wanted off him, which is a shame, but it's all right. We're going to avoid the exploration medals. We're not using them at all in this run. We're going to hit that, and then hopefully get a nice big boost. Did not get a nice big boost on that then. Nope, didn't get it either. That's a shame. The game is really not giving us the boost that we're looking for. So we'll just have to take it and run with it. Go away, enemy. You suck. Enemy with his bullets is not the best enemy that you want to see. Nope, we absolutely got none of the yeets there. There you go. You got the final one. Final one of the end there. And that lands you straight in a ramp, which is not great. So we're going to lose a little bit of time on that, which is a shame. A little bit of time. Early run here is a little bit weak right now, Arg. You got to speed it up, buddy. Useful tip telling you can check out all your moves in the database. Anytime you see data saved, that's when the split goes off. But up we go into the Jester Dash. You've already seen us use the Jester Dash a lot. The Jester Dash is our lovely little dash in the air. It gives us a little bit of horizontal speed there. And also allows us to combine it with some other cool mechanics that we have. We have our Jester Dash, we have our normal dash. These are our lock-ons, these are our homing attacks, of course. Use our Jester Dash just to get up the top here. You don't have to kill every single enemy because it's slow. Instead, you just want to double jump, get your way up to the top of these, and then just dash over. Make sure the enemies are locking onto the right one for you, so you can get up here and not have to worry about it. Straight up and in. And just run our way up to the top of the stage. Get to your checkpoints. And then activate some fun. So big old jump over here. Gonna have to get off then, and then we keep going. So you can see, you basically lock yourself on straight away to a lot of them. If you have a lot of speed there, you can skip a nice amount of these. But it depends if the game's going to be nice with your lock-on. Sometimes they're not, as you can see there. It's not a bad set of lock-ons, I'll take that. Still under a minute on the stage, which is fine for us. You hear the big fire there, just... Freedom Medal number 5. 5 of approximately 32, I believe. Is it 32 or is it 36? I can't really remember. So once we've done that, we're going to jump up into the cold, dry desert here. Another stage that is going to have some extra stats for us. As I'm telling you, it is an escape stage. Escape stages have an added time limit on it. You must finish before the timer runs out. We don't have to worry about the timer. We're going to finish well before this timer disappears for us because we have the power. And just like that, you can see that's nice. There's boost coming through here. Oh, I didn't get that, so it's going to use that instead to launch yourself over just straight off that. Look at this speed, yo. And just land on that. Use these to our advantage if you get them. Run our way through. Didn't get on that side. That's all right. Oh, game, you're mean, but we're alive. That's fine. That was very lucky. Sometimes the game likes to do that and steals your direction. You can see the end of the stage right there. We're just going to head to the end and away we go in 37 seconds. That was lucky. The game put me over the side and almost took us out. Woo! Alright, stage complete. Once you get enough of the freedom medals, the game unlocks the next level for you. As you can see, we have Sawman. We're not doing that yet, as we're going to learn about the charged Jester Dash, and then we're doing AM Village as well. The reason we do this is because the levels are routed in such a way Well, I spent a lot of time routing the levels going, yeah, I want to do this level and that level because these are really fast and other levels are slow. Only for the game to basically go, by the way, it's irrelevant because there's only 6 stages you can skip. So you might as well skip the 6 last ones. And Arg fell off there because the game did not register me as hitting the ground and decided that I'm not getting a refresh on my abilities. Thanks, game. Did not get a refresh on my abilities right at the first checkpoint. Arg's pulling an Arg. Don't pull an Arg. Pulling an Arg is bad. We're going to go in. We're going to go through. We're going to speed it up. And we're going to go fast. Plus, we're going to go try and go faster. The game is being a little bit of a butt right now. Springs also count as a refresh, which is really good for your dashes and your double jumps. Let's see if we can get that one get through. Just hit that and just go for it. End of the stage right there. Up to the top, and then we go down to the bottom. And who's going to win? We do not know. Yeah, we do. It's Spark. 102 there. Should be less than that. Don't fall off and die. It's not what you want to do. Silly Arg. Right, and then AM Village is our final level type that we have. It is one of the... Well, actually, it's not our final level type, actually. There's one special level that we get later. This one is a collect-a-thon. It is go around and collect the 10 tokens... Well, collect 10 of the tokens in the stage. Some stages have more than 10. Sometimes some have exactly the amount that you need. But we know where these are, so we're not going to bother about it. We're also going to use this to grab extra bubbles because we still need some of our power-ups. So we're at 309 in terms of power-ups. I need, I believe, 600 in total. So if I can get just a little bit more, then we're laughing. And we can just do that while we're exploring the rest of the stage here. That's not going to give me what I'm looking for. I'm going to jump off this roof. There we go. Give me it. Give me it. Thank you. Because then there's one down here with the coin. Interesting. Come on then. Thank you. Gives us the coin. Gives us the bubbles. Get all the bubbles while we go through. That's 4 coins, and then there's another bubble. There should be another 1 coin on this area before we go down to the train segment. But before we do the train segment, we run around, we grab that, and we go in water. Down in the water, coin down in here. Grab that bubble, because the bubble is good. Up to the other segment, down to the bottom here. I have missed one. I'm going to hit a train. We dodged it, that's good. Where's my last little bit? I've missed a coin. Feels bad. That train's going to come in and get me in a second here. Here it comes. No, we've dodged it. Arg has made a terrible mistake. Which coin have I missed? It should be glowing at me. Oh, right up the very top in the middle, Arg. You numpty. You absolute numpty. You missed the one right in the middle. And grab some of that. You forgot the coin right up in the middle of the stage here. Right there. You gotta remember and get that. Whoops. I still gotta reroute these in the ways of to try and get myself all the bits as well. Because we did get a good amount of bits there, but I don't know if that's going to be good enough or worth the time loss that we just got. So we're going to go in. What am I at? 589. That's actually really good. So we come into the shop. We're going to buy the upgrades. You're going to buy the rail boost. Because you get the rail boost early. Yeah, ideally you want to get them all by the end of the first part here, but we're not quite getting it. Into boss Sawman. I'll see if this is enough. Hello, boss man. Welcome back, Moogle. Yo, Chocolate Dave, thank you for the good luck. Have fun. Game telling you about the combat system in this game. This game does have combat. We have some missions that are going to be required to do boss fights or just take out general enemies. And it's going to show you how to do the parries and do the other stuff that was later. There you go. Do the parry. Time to kick his butt. We got ground combos. We got air combos. We are Devil May Crying, Danteing ourselves on this one. You want to build up the combo meter to give yourself maximum damage as quickly as you possibly can. The more damage you can do and the more combos you pull out, the better it is. So we're going to run our way through to take out phase 1 here. Then the boss is suddenly going to transform into a really interesting phase 2. Ah, it does that late. That's a good knock up into there by them. Not for me. Nice, there's the parry. This will knock the enemy down. Makes him stop attacking us. That's a bit early on that one again, Arg, but it's fine. And the boss is done. Now, you get to unlock a lot of combos in this game. There are a lot of different attacks that you can get, but again, they require bits. We're going to be seeing none of them because I'm not going back in the shop after I've done one final purchase. So, unfortunately, we don't get to see the combat system, which is actually really good. It's genuinely really good. But now we're going to Los Riviera, and this is why I grabbed the boost for the rails here, because the game is telling you about grinding on rails, and we got a special booster that allows me to use my energy gauge in this stage. We're going to use that to our advantage. We're going to just run our way down here. See if we can run our way through the stage and do it quickly. So we're just going to jump onto our rails and make sure we get the rest of our grinding off, because we don't have our speed booster yet. Haven't unlocked that power up. So we just have to run our way through the stage now. We can grab some bits. I don't have to go out of my way to collect them now, which is really nice, because I only need about 300 more, I believe. So we can just grab that over the next couple of levels. If I do this right, we get a nice run jump and we get a boost. That launches me straight over. That's brilliant. And we just go straight down onto this. Let's see if we are getting... Yeah, we're going to go straight around here. Hi, game. You want to give me speed? No? Okay. No speed for me. Right, game, where are we going? Where are you taking me? You're taking me down the bottom route. Fine. I do not accept this. I'm going up the top and you can't make me. Let's see if we get his boost. Yes! Up. Down. In. Through. Runs through the fires. Doesn't get bodied. Feels nice. And onto this. This is where we now get our little booster. You can see that little blue aura that comes around us. That is the speed booster that we just bought. That allows us to increase our speed on these rails, which is really important. Because the faster you move, the better it is. You can see we're just grinding our way down the levels here. Big old Rail Canyon fan. Alright, we just gotta hold it and we just gotta go. Down the bottom. Eventually, we'll get a combination ability on this that'll allow us to give us our energy back to fuel our boost. But in the meantime, we'll just have to jump and use the swipe in hopes that we gain enough speed. Welcome back from vacation, Silly Dev. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I really want to get my dash attack before we come in here, I think. So we need to route this to get 150 more bits to get the speed that you need. I say we need to route 150 more bits. We already have it. I just need to get it when we finish. Let's see if we can get a good launch here. That's a no, because that enemy just shot me down. That's a good one. That's beautiful. That was beautiful. Let's see if we can just use these to our advantage. I have a little bit of boost that I could use here, but we're going to get a booster anyway, so I'm going to just hold it. Right, we're not getting a launch off this. Maybe. Yes, we did, but we hit the fire. That's all right. Can land down. Just get the rail. Just hold the boost button. Build up our speed. And away we go. Yeah, I don't need to switch rails on this one. We got enough speed here, and it's worth it. Just boost us down. Up and round. I really want to try a jump off there, but there's absolutely no point. All right, let's see if we can just do that. Do that. Do that. Keeps it under, gets it up. That's not bad. Gets the launch. Beautiful. Gets the swipe over the train. Down we go. A little bit of boost just to speed us up just a tad here. Because we know we can do this next segment without it, so we don't need to hold it right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the big jump at the second ring here. We just jump off. Carry your momentum all the way up. Charge, jester, dash over. Jumps down. Gets through, gets the boost, gets the dash over, and then hold the boost button to win to the end of the stage. You love to see it. There you go. Beautiful 3 minutes and 36 stage. That's what you want to see. Oh, we definitely need to keep that power up in there. We got to route the first two stages to take just a little bit more time loss. But now we get a boss fight as well. So we get our boss fight on this. We gotta go through, we gotta do it. Ow, I'm getting beat up. I can't believe I'm getting beat up. I am supposed to be getting beat up here, by the way, which is why I'm doing it. It is quicker to get beat up by this boss than it is to actually do the stage normally. Killing the boss takes about a minute. Beating him up ourselves, or getting beat up by him, takes about 30 seconds. So we just let him do his attacks here. We let him beat us up. And then the final hit. And the stage ends. Come on, just do it. Thank you. Do. And you get the cutscenes, which we are not doing on that. We're just going to go through. That is that. The game should come in. We hit the split button, and I hit the skip button because apparently it didn't take my thing on there, so that's alright. We're now going to go into world number 3. World number 3 here. Oh, sorry, this is world number 2 with this extra stuff. We're going to do more tutorials. We got wall jumping. We got wall running. We got more stuff. Jump from wall to wall. As we've already done in the game here, it just tells you how to jump from wall to wall. Literally the easiest wall jumps ever. Just as long as Spark hits the wall, you can press X and he'll jump. You don't have to worry about it at all. Jump, 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 and away you go. Jump, 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 jump. And just end, and there you go. Oh, yeah. Easiest wall jumping in the game. No holding left against the wall or holding right away from the wall. You just jump, 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 and you're good to go. Lovely. Alright, so now we go over to our next level, which is going to be wall walking. Technically, I've got it as wall running, but, you know, we don't worry about it. It is wall running. You're wall running as fast as you can. There you go. Run off the wall here on the side. You just jump down. If you do it right, you get a nice big boost of speed, because that's how the game works. Hold the button, you just run it, you just jump it, and you can just go for it. Will be used to great lengths for us later on. The more speed you have, the better it is. You can see that. You just jump it, and you just go down. Got to make sure you don't fall off, though, because if you fall off, you're going to have a bad time. Like this. Like right now, we don't have a lot of speed, which is bad. But now we need to get a lot of height anyway, so we're okay with that. But we want to just jump. We want to come down here. We just want to make sure we get our jumps. Give me the jumps game. There you go. Speed it up. And then you can do wall runs even around corners. Woohoo! And big jump to the end there. 44-second stage. Down the hole. Bye, Spark. Just woo! Alright, so we're skipping our first level on this one here. You may notice that after we did wall jumping there is a level. We are completely ignoring Lost Ravine. Lost Ravine is a very slow stage. Instead, we're going to jump into Arid Hole here. Going to grab 10 more tokens, but we've routed this one out specifically to give us a nice little bit of boost here. So we're going to come through to this area. Going to grab the token down here. If you do this right, you get a nice big jump up on this segment. Up to go, through and round. Grab token number 2. Token number 3 is round in this corner here. We're then going to line ourselves up onto this ramp. You go jump up on the area. Takes us up to area number 5. We do a dash. We just run up to the top here. Grabs the one in there, not getting shot by the enemies. Charge a dash, run and jump away before those bullets come and get you. Leg it over to coin number 6. Down to coin number 7, which is right behind us. And then see, oh, that's unfortunate, but thankfully we landed on the pipe. That's okay, good recovery. Dash our way through to coin number 8 here. Completely ignore this enemy, we don't need it. Coin number 9 is round this side as we just do a little bit of a wall jump, slow jump, up, dash. And then down at the bottom to grab coin number 10. And you guessed it, jump off the edge of the stage. Bye, Spark. Every time you jump off a stage and away he goes. But that is 10 coins completed. Away we go into the area. I think now is probably a good a time as any to just jump into the shop as the game doesn't pull me over. It does pull me over, which is a little bit annoying. So we're just going to go into Splash Grotto then. Do the Splash Grotto. If the stage pulls me to a level, I will jump into the level immediately because it's time lost to do map movement. If the game doesn't pull me over, then we will do it the other way. But yeah, you can get a little bit of boost on this. Yeah, no, I am very happy with my bit route at the moment. Very happy with how the bit route is going at the moment. So Splash Grotto again, another stage here, just where you've got the time, you need to last it. You build it up, you just run through and you see how fast you can go, you know? Use our boost on our rails here. Make sure you dive at the right times. Look at that. Just holds the speed. Down we go. You can use that to grab even more. We're just going to run ahead now. Look at that speed. It's wonderful. The light dash coming out to its advantage, giving us the speed that we need. We're just going to go through there. I just hit that. Hit it again. Get that, and there's the stage. 50 seconds. Off and up. That one, I can't fall off the level. He runs up and he's away. He's gone. Bye. 50 seconds speed. Very nice. Okay, so down to our next one. We will go into shop below again. This will be our final time, I think. Maybe. As we grab the upgrades, we grab our jester and our rail boosting. No, it will not be our final time. Our final time is when we have 1,000. And we can... Actually, no. Ark's completely ruined this. Never mind. Never mind. I've not bought the one main power-up that we need. He's not bought it yet. He's completely forgot the main power-up that he needs. He's talking out his wazoo. He's got to try... Never mind. So, there's one major power-up that we've got to get. And it is a literal speed-up. It's a literal speed boost power-up. And I've not bought it yet. I think I need 500 for it. Maybe? That's fine. Once I get... We'll see what happens when I try and find it. As we're going to jump in, we're going to go through and we'll do it too. Blueberry Bean, what music do I like? I like rock. I like a bit of rock, a bit of metal. I like loads of video game music. Video game's great. I like symphonic metal. Like, symphonic metal is pretty good. But yeah, video games music is really good in that. Like RPG music. Sonic themes are always fantastic. I like some tunes out of this. This has got some really good tunes as well. Wait! Goodbye, Spark. Every time. Every time I can, he goes. Just woo! Down the hole and he's off. 15 medals in and Arg realizes he's brought the wrong power-ups and he's, or has bought the power-ups in the wrong order, shall we say. So he needs to try and recover it. Canyon Zero, get as much score as you can before the time runs out. This is the only other different type of stage. It is a raid stage. We do it once. And that's it. That is it. Papaya, yes, yes. Canyon Zero here. Come in to cause as much damage as you can, as quickly as you can. If you do this stage right, you can beat up everything in this stage at the very start. Not have to worry about it. Just hit everything, take it all out, you know? Just take it all out, take out the enemies, take out the stuff. Property damage is the best thing here. So each of the 4 areas all has a lot ready for you to take out. Yeah, I should have a specific power up here right now, and I don't, which is hilarious to me. So yeah, I could use this stage to go and grab some stuff, but what I'm hearing is, didn't he bother? Right, what are we at? We're at 17k right now. I got enough, or am I going to have to go down one of the other routes? I think I'm going to have to go down one of the other routes. Yeah, they're only giving me a little bit, so we're going to go down this corner. Yeah, this is the garage. Just coming to the garage here. Beat all these up. Take out the big bomber here. The big bomber's going to have... You giving me it? Yeah, there you go. Minimum stage done. Exits are open. Boom, and in you go. You can get more score for score medals, or you just find an exit and get to the end of the stage. We find the exit, we leg it, we go away. And that gives us that one. And then finally, Beatdown Tower! This is our fighting stage, where there's going to be lots of enemies. You've got to take them out, and that's it. So we're going to have a lot of enemies here. They're going to spawn in. I'm going to make sure I use my combos just to take these enemies out. Build up the combo meter as high as I can to get as much damage as I can and take them all out. There's going to be some enemies that you'll want to prioritize just simply because they do lots of damage or they are ranged. Right now, none of them have spawned, so we're fine. There's going to be a ranged one in the middle here, I believe. Nope, that's the next combo that will get it. Let's get these little guys to come over me. They'll just get taken out while we take out the big one. The big one's going to try and fire at us. It's not going to work. It should be now we get the middle one here. Nope, that's the big one that's at the side. So that blew itself up. As the other ones, we'll just start hitting these enemies hopefully together. Like, you want to hit them with as much AoE as you can. Hitting 2 enemies is always better than just hitting 1. Now it'll be you. Nope. Oh yeah, actually you're hitting the button. You do use range stuff, so I'm just going to take you out. So you can see we're still at 1.7, slowly but surely. Getting up to that 1.9. Just hit you with that and run away. You're the one that blows up immediately. There you go. You can see that we have a lot of energy as well. Unfortunately, because I don't have enough bits, I don't have enough to get the overdrive power up right now. And I don't have my my finger gun ability either that I could use to take some of these out. Well, that's alright. That's the stage almost done. There we go. Oh, last set. Whatever. Big old climb the elevator, blow them up. Other enemies coming over. I hear it at me. That's gone. Beautiful. 123. I definitely want to make sure I have my gun power up for that time there. That's going to be the important one. Yeah, losing a little bit of time on that because we didn't have the gun power up available, but I don't have the ability to buy it yet because we only have 116 bits. But yeah, no, I think that one's 150. My speed boost is 500. This is interesting because normally I have my speed boost power up right now and we don't. So how this is going to work out, I do not know. But we'll have to just check and see what happens. So welcome to Prison Island. It's basically Prison Island. Welcome to District 5, aka Prison Island. So I'll see if we can grab some bits on these stages just to build up our meter again. Just to try and get myself through. Let's grab some of them. And we'll just go down the bottom here. You're gonna hit that. Nope, you ran right into the enemy. That's unfortunate. This is gonna be interesting. Somehow nailed it. Let's just use our energy boost. Yeah, so you want to use a little bit on them all the time. That gives me a nice bit of height there. That's grand. Just keep building up the speed. Keep building up the jumps. And then we get our lovely little balloon. Spin! You have the balloon here. You're supposed to dodge these, but you know what? You just spin. You spin to win to have some fun. Alright, so we're just going to take some of them out. We're going to dodge the war by just running on the side here. And then we should have quite a bit on this segment. This is the unfortunate part. Because this is the part where if I had my power up, I'd be able to use it to my advantage. Oh, yes! That's what you want to see. Oh, that's good. That was beautiful. That was a nice launch there. Just keep that speed going. Keep it going. Oh, I hit the booster. Unlucky. So just like some Sonic games that we played in the past, if you hit the booster sets you to a set speed, which you don't want. You want to go as fast as you possibly can. We are at 287 bits. That's actually not bad at all. Slowly but surely getting up there, fixing the doo-doo from earlier. Golf gotta go, huh? Alright, we're gonna go on that one. Let's just get that. Yeah, it's gonna make us attack these enemies instead. Should be able to get through that. Nope, we got hit. It's fine. Up the side, on the side, down and in. Oi, hit it. Nope, that's not giving me the air that we need. Hi there. Interesting way of getting through this stage, Arg. You're doing quite well there, buddy. I'm not gonna lie. You're doing not bad. Ah, and then the game robbed you. You were doing not bad, and then the game robbed you. You need a nice big amount of height there. Did that not give me the thing? It did not. Wow, it really did rob me. Unlucky, bud. Unlucky. Alright, we're just gonna hit that. We'll just run around it. If you get enough height there, you can skip that little jump. We did not, so we ended up having to go all the way around. This segment's really easy to skip. You just do this. But because I need to grab that, I'm going to just do that and go up it anyway. Arg was caught by the speed police. He was indeed. But if he does it right... Oh, wait, no, that's not the room I need to worry about. That's another room. Never mind. I'm going to jump on some enemies' heads on this one. Where is the fight room? I know there's a fight room in this stage. Try to remember where the heck it is. Boosty! Ah, yes, I forgot that happens. Make it through. Nice. bounce off the enemy's heads, because of course you are. Why wouldn't you? Is it this next part? No, it's not this level that has it, is it? As the place is on fire. The whole city's on fire. As we run our way through on the side bar here. I'm at full health. We could take damage if we wanted to. We don't need to worry about it, which is nice. Just come around the side here. In you go. And to the goal at the end of the stage. Yeah, not having my booster there is causing us a significant bit of time loss. Do I have enough? I don't think I do. Did I get enough bits? That's the question. Oh, we do another fight first, actually. We do another fight. And by another fight, I mean he's going to beat us up. Beat me up again, buddy. Let's go and beat me up. I gotta make sure he beats me up. The more he beats me up, the quicker we get out of this stage. It is still quicker for me to get beat up by him than for him to actually, or for me to actually win. Nice. Boom! Because the game will continue regardless. See, that last set of attacks is really annoying. There we go. And that ends and gives us more story. Dun, 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 dun. But we don't care about your story. Put your TV box aside. Put your CRT away. Or we are moving on to the next level. What do we have? 433. Oh, I don't have enough. I'm actually in trouble. Because we're about to climb a tree. And I don't have the ability to super boost on the tree. Ooh, this is going to be... I'm not going to try that then, because I can't do it. I don't have the ability to super boost off a tree right now. This is actually not good. I think I can get away with just doing it this way. Let's see if we can get it up here. Nope, that failed. Did not get the height. Oh, but he's trying to recover. Come on, game. Ah. Unlucky. Unlucky. So that's not happening. We're going to have to try that again. Mimic, I don't know if changing difficulty in the middle of a run is allowed or not. There's nothing about it in the rules, so I guess it is. But yeah, that would be a way to get some time save. There we go. So now we want to just keep running up. No, he's fallen off. He's fallen off. Is this the end of the tree? It is not. He's recovered. He's trying to get on it. He's trying to get on it. He's back on it. But he needs to hold on the side here. He needs to hold on the side here. And he's up the tree. He's up the tree. Nope, 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 nope. Up to the side of the tree. Oh. Back up, strats. Back up to the trees. Back up to the trees. There you go. This is fine. We're not at the highest point of the world. But this does allow me to get up and round to the way it would normally go. So this stage has been significantly slower than it would want it to be. But there we go. Jump down, up, and round. So we're just going to boost it. We're going to go for it. We'll see how it goes up to the end of the stage there. Still only at 400. Well, we're gaining 461. Oh. Have we got to go through, though? Is that enough? I don't think I grabbed 400 there. I think that's my total. Oh, dearie me. We do not do that stage. That stage is bad. We go to District 4 next. Yo, RBG Hero. I love my speedy games. My speedy games are great. This is the fight stage again, so this is fine. This is just that build up your damage as quickly as you can. Take out the archer before he gets a shot off and you're fine. You little trum. You little troll. Nice, 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 nice. Up to 1.5 damage. I need to do some other combos right now. Basically, I'm rotating between ground combo or standard ground combo, standard air combo into heavy air combo in a heavy ground combo. And if you keep that combo going, you stay up at the 1.9 damage. No shooting you. Nice. Oh, you need to keep the damage going, Arg. There we go. I need some of your combos out here. Don't you dare start firing arrows at me. That should be at 118 there. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, that works. It's fine. Right, over we go. We still have 461 because you got absolutely no bits from that. On to District 79, which should give us the last amount that I need to go and buy the power-up that I should have bought probably 3 levels ago. Oops. Fight here. I don't think I can escape the fight. No, I can. I have to do the fight. There we go. Take them all out. Gives me my bits. And away we go. So yeah, unfortunately, that's like the only... Ooh! That's the only forced fight that we have to do. Because you make sure you skip that by going through that segment there. Take out this enemy. Grab some more of these bits, are because you are a little bit short. Not too much short, but you're still a little bit short. There we go. And I was going to just steal all your speed after it, damn it. Ow. I hate the zipline stealing all my speed. I was going fast, zipline. Why you do this to me? Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful speed. Nope. Thank you. La 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 la. Just go around the outside. Skips the fight. Away you go. It's like, what are you doing? Skipping the fight sequence. Thank you. Punch through that. Beautiful. Oh, enemy got in the way there. Hello. Take out all these enemies. Ow! Whacked. Getting bullied here. They're all very close together, which is beautiful, but I'm getting bullied. There we go. And this is where I would use a lot of power-ups, but I don't have them because I didn't buy them. I'm just going to launch myself to the end of the stage. Ooh. But I can buy my power-ups now. I can buy my power-ups now. It's fine. Let me go buy my power-up. Shop below. Come here. Give me my power-up. What is it I buy? Extra powers. Yeah, speed but energy dash is only 100? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. And multi-shot blast is also only 100. Oh, I'm a double idiot. I'm a double idiot. I could have bought them ages ago. Ah. There we go. Using the right trigger to go Newman. Right, downtown descent then. Note to self, Arg. 200 to use your powers, buddy. That's fine. That's fine. That means we can get them really early, which is good. Speaking of early, here we go. We're going to have some fun with this stage. This stage is brilliant. This stage has a lot of fun stuff for us to deal with. One of the ones being, you just have the ability to just launch yourself if you do it right. That's a bad start to it, though. Alright, where's my boot? Give me it. No, no, not like that. Start the enemy unlocked. Enemy was on lockdown. Feels bad. Right, we want to come down here because we're going to go grab this. This ideally just want to run off it and go. Now we have our speed boost power up. We can use that. Yeah, you don't want to hit them if you can help it. They slow you down. Look at that. Nice launch straight up there. That's segment 1 done. Bounce off the people's heads. Because why not? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, unlucky. Right, energy boost. Run off the wall. Do not hit them. Oh, that was brilliant, Arg. Oh, unlucky though. Now it's going to just stop you. We ain't going to use that though. We're just going to go this way. Lovely launches. Woo! Upside down spin! Oh, I love this. I love the feeling of speed that you get in this stage. You just hold it and you go. I wonder if you can skip that by going up that building though instead. I'm just gonna make sure we don't miss that. We don't need them at all. And we're gonna run through the tunnel. Look at that. Oops, too much, too much. Oh, face palmed. Did not quite get on the ramp there. Ended up face palming instead. But that's alright. Because you hold the speed. And then you get the jump, jump, dash, dash. Through, jump, jump. Wall run. Not enough speed. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can get a launch off that. Yes. Down, down, down. Not enough. Straight up there, Arg. Nah, we didn't get the speed on the ramp there. You want to make sure you always hit the ramp if you can. Oh, unlucky. There we go. Get in. Time for the R1. Let's go. It's the R1, L1. Boosty, boosty. I'm still going to figure out how I try and skip the boss on this one. Because there's a boss in the hole, but you can get out of it if you just skip it. You just say, goodbye, I'm out. Bye. Have a wonderful time. See that boss there? You can skip him. I'm just trying to figure out how. Not that it matters because you just jump out. Oh yeah, you could just get out of that the moment the boss dies and boost your way to the end of the stage. Oh, I love when you get a speed boost in this game. It ramps up, you know, that's what it does. It ramps up. It goes fast. Right, more levels getting unlocked now. We're gonna go into the sewers. There is a boss skip. I've heard that it exists, but I don't know how to do it. All right, let's run our way through. Strike sewers. Come on, take it out. Thank you. Exit the vehicle. Make me. I mean, technically the game does, but it's like, make me. Boosty boost, 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 boosty boost. This one you can't skip. Ah, there's a small hole on the right of the ship with the boss, so you just leave it. I see. Booyah. And then we get a boss fight. No, we don't. We've got a couple of more levels before we actually do a boss there. Squabble spillway. Which one is this again? It's my medals. This one's my medal hunting level. I like this one. Why? Because I've routed this. Should we just run over here? Make sure you grab all the medals that are available to you. Don't whiff like you did last time. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun trying to learn how to do the proper routes for it, you know? As I say, it's down the bottom here. I just fall down the bottom of that segment and you get it. I would love a Sonic game like this, and I think Frontiers might be the game that does it, to be honest. But this game itself is also phenomenal. There you go, 58 seconds to get that one. No death this time. Nice and speedy. Nice and speedy, and I definitely can still speed up that end segment as well. Nice and speedy. You gotta go fast with it. Right, so we just move our way back down. We get to the residential rattle. I am going to do the alternate strat on this. I'm not going to do the launch because I'm not confident in my launches yet. But know that there's a way to do this stage in 17 seconds. Jump, 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 jump. No, arg. Jump, 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 jump. All the jumps. How many jumps? Yes. Nice! 31 seconds there. If I didn't fall at the other side there, that would have been 30. That is a chunky time save. Guaranteed. There is a chunky gold split for you. You'll love to see it. Right, Roadway Rally. Let's absolutely demolish the stage using the wall that's supposed to stop you from demolishing the stage. So this game has barriers that you've seen that are meant to prevent you from going out of bounds. We're going to use said barriers and still go out of bounds. So we're just going to build up our speed. And just leg around here and then just jump off. And say stop. And then just use this and go like this. Woo! Running our way up the barrier that is supposed to stop us from going out of bounds. And then we eat ourselves at the very top. Jump ourselves over and then just dash just to make sure we're getting over the other invisible wall there. We didn't see it, which is good for us. Allows us to charge up the dash and just down the bottom. Skipping, going around the entire stage, and we just say, nah, it's fine. Woo! 49 seconds. Nice and quick stage there. Beautiful. That skips that entire car sequence. No cars required. And no level to run round either. Right, down to our next one. We've got the boss on the run. Where we are in the ship once again. We've got to destroy one of the giant ships coming in here. We're going to take that out as quickly as we possibly can. As we just go in and we're like, yo, what up? So we take 2 segments off that one. It's gone. That's that side gone too. Yeah, you're not getting your attacks off there. Bye. Right, hello. Now we're playing as Float. Float is a character who is following Spark around. And we are going to use her abilities here to hopefully not get bodied by the policeman here. The police robo. Although he's standing right in his own gloop that he just made, which is annoying. How did that hit me from behind? I don't know, but whatever. He's being a right butt today. There you go. Thank you. Double kill. Not really, but it's gone. Yep, who needs the cars if you've got the legs? Exactly. Exactly. Stage complete. We get another cutscene. We're going to skip it all. We're going to the world map because Float has been unlocked. Float, of course, the character we just had there. We are not going to be using her at all, though, as we now come in to the nighttime phenomena stages. These ones are interesting just because of the way that they look. Like, these stages are gorgeous. And I say that with absolute love because they're just beautiful. Yeah, I don't need to worry about getting any of my power-ups anymore, so we're fine. There's going to be a fight in here soon. Nice. As I say, I don't need to do that. I have this. Which is just going to let me run my way through the stage and go where I want. Right, run to the outside. You do actually want to jump and skip that, don't you? Yeah, you do. But it's trying to find the right way to skip it. It's trying to find the right way to skip this at this point is the interesting part. Straight down the bottom. And we're going to run our way through. We're going to get bonked on this wall because you need to go through this cube to get out. I don't know about anyone else, but I also feel like that this tune is just like louder than anything else the game has to offer. Game's being a bit mean right now, not giving me any of the launches. That's a shame. Get one here maybe? No. Right, we know what we want to do. We want to jump off there. You also want to jump off that, but I don't think I can jump off that one as well. Hitting the wall? Yeah, we are. We're hitting that wall. And we go straight to the left here. If I remember correctly, you actually just want to go over the middle of that one. It's a very good song for the stage. Nice. Good camera angle. Get some boost off the slope. Oh, unlucky Arg. Very unlucky there, bud. I just hold this and go. Now, the only downside about this speedrun as well is that as good as this speedrun is... Oh, wow, you are giving me no speed there. That sucks. As good as this speedrun is, it's a long one. Which does mean we are going to run into an automatic ad break in the next 3 or so minutes. So everybody watching right now, I do apologize. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do to stop them. Welcome to streaming on Twitch. You may miss the end of this level, or you may miss one of the next ones. I don't know. This is the infinite corridor. You just about turn and boost backwards. Away you go. Nice launch. Oh, I hit an enemy there. That's unfortunate. You want to hold the speed on that if you can. Oh, I can't believe I got away with that. I shouldn't have, but I did. Oh, I should not have got that. And then boost towards the end of the stage there, and away we go. In before the ad break. Nice. That was a good phenomena, that was. Now we're going to go into the endless hall, which is more of the same. That was actually not a bad stage. I like that. It went well. It went well. Right, on the endless hall. So the game is telling me I can advance on, and as much as I want to go through the main story, if I do it now, I will run out of medals and not have enough to get to the end of the game. So, well, that's unfortunate. Falling down the bottom here is going to be fun. I don't know how this is going to turn out now. Because we do need to climb the endless hall. There's a spring. That's good for us. That's good to know. So if I do fall that, I don't have to panic. I appreciate the messages about mentioning Twitch Prime and that as well, folks. But yeah, you know how it is. Only sub if you want to. Only sub if you enjoy the content. It does give you the ad-free viewing. And it helps support me. It helps support me and allow me to continue doing my speedruns. Doing all these cool, fancy games. And giving you all runs in the future. Oh, can I recover this? No, I'm quicker just dying at this point. That was an unfortunate boost. That was a real unfortunate boost. Yeah, you want to boost up the ramp there. There you go. That's what you wanted. I love the endless corridor, though. Like, just the effect that it has. It looks gorgeous. Down the hole. We know which hole we need to go to. Gives us the speed. And then just down the bottom and then. Lovely. Uh oh. I was going to say, yeah, I'm getting hit there. Oh! And it didn't face me forward before I boosted. Unlucky arc. And I have no energy to speed it up either. There we go. I'm hitting all the abilities now. Don't you dare. You did this last time. Nice. Beautiful. That's a wall arg. Ah! There's got to be a way around that one as well. Right at the end there, you got to go through in that one too. Ooh. Got some jacked taters in the oven that were pre-soaked in sauce. Some cooking meat in your frying pan to go along with it. Early dinner for you today. I forgot to take out what I was going to have my dinner today. So I'm not going to be having that. I don't know what I'll be having tonight then. LOL! Arg made a mistake. Arg was meant to be having one of his puddings tonight, but he forgot to take it out. So he's not. Oh, that's brilliant. But also really unlucky because I did not actually land at the part that I wanted to there. Okay. I may join you in Lazy Man's Food, yes. If that is happening. Okay, so I'm not doing too well on the balloon one right now. Making a little bit of a mistake with how the balloon system works. I still gotta route this particular stage because I know there's gotta be a launch you can do on this one. You don't want... This takes you back around and up to the area where you were just at. But it's the top side of the building, you know? That's the bullet. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, see, you hit that regardless. Okay. Because I didn't have anything on the ground there. Oh, you're supposed to hit that. Oh. It doesn't go all the way over. I see. Oh, stop it. And if I remember correctly, there's a fight. Oh, and the ads are done. Welcome back. Again, I apologize for the ads. Is that going to let me up and through here without hitting the ground? No, it does not. I really wish it was a case of if you just didn't hit the ground, the box wouldn't spawn. Maybe if I can save a speed boost for it. Speedy boost. So not the best level there that we've done, but that is it. We're now on a throwback, I think. No, we're not. We're on a dropship daybreak. This one I can do quite well. This one I can do quite well. A dropship daybreak. Another collect the metal ones, but with a lot of back and forward on it. So we just want to charge ourselves up. In fact, I probably would have had enough speed there without the jester charge, actually, to do that one. So 4 to 15 already. We just jump up, we jump in, we go through. We do a jester charge to get up through this area. Grab that, take out that enemy because it's going to be annoying. We do a jester charge, we just run and jump up for 1. And then we just let that fall off. That gives us that. That gives us everything we need. We jester charge back. And we are good to go into the area here. We just fight our way through as we've been doing in the previous levels. Nice. And we have enough of a booster just to boost our way through. And we're burning up more booster on this one because we're just grabbing some coins here. Nice hit. Managed to run into the thing that was going to hit me. Impressive arc. Still managed to get hit by that, unfortunate. Boost our way back down to the thing. I was just saying, I don't have any boost material left, which is unfortunate. 14 on to 15, and we finish the stage. Later. Down the hole now. Boo. Stage complete. On to the next stage. That was a gold split. Booyah. Heaven Park. Get to the end of the level before the time runs out. This is a funky stage because this is a stage that, well, just keep an eye out and see what happens here. You'll see why it's a funky stage. Nice jump there, Ark. So we want to avoid all these side-on boosters. These side-on boosters are not pretty, they're not useful at all. It doesn't have an auto splitter. It has an in-game timer, but it doesn't split automatically. I'm the one still manually splitting for this. Hey! Oh, that was beautiful. Unlucky. Yeah, I'm just gonna run that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't take me. And now we're doing the same stage again, but yeah. The moon has come out to play. Majora's Moon, eat your heart out. Float's Moon has come to visit. Funkydelic stage. You see the giant moon right there. You just got Persona 5'd. And we can go to the roof here. Which is... Whoa. Wait, you can get... Huh? You can clip out of bounds with that. Today I learned. Today I learned you can clip out of bounds with that moon. With that room there. Jeez. Oof. That was a thing. I did not expect to clip out of the tube. Nope, no giants are coming to save you on that one. You gotta give Legolas, he knows how to use Unity for visual effects. Indeed, he does. Indeed, he does. And now a giant throwback to those that have played Spark 1 and Spark 2. Oh, what? Spark? Question mark. And he's gone! Boss number 3! The boss is down. Should get the counter off just in time. Back to boss number 1. Booyah! And now if we do it quickly enough, he should still spawn right in front of me. Save some of the combo. Nice. Shadow double. Oh, it's too close. That's fine. It's gonna take you out. That's a really good fight. I will take a 116 on that. That was a beautiful throwback. I'm dead chuffed on that. I'm dead chuffed on that. That was a glorious throwback fight. That was a glorious throwback. And then you've unlocked the Reaper Jester power-up. Unfortunately, we're not going to go anywhere near that one, as we're now on Airstrip Madness. Our last time we'll see the car, unfortunately for everybody, we ignoring it. We don't need no car. We are faster than a car. You don't believe me? Watch us go. Meow. Faster than the car we are. Onto the edge of the level here, just to make sure the game doesn't keep me off it. So much faster than the car. You'll love to see it. And he missed the boosters. Good job, Ark. Wow. And he does that every time. He always gets hit by that one. Yo, Egg Jones, how you doing? I am good. We're recording this run for GDQ, showing the speed of what the levels can do, and trying to make sure we run our way through the airport system here. Not getting bodied too much by things that are getting in your way. Ah, enemy came in time. Nice launch through that one, Ark. Holds the boost, we go through it. Straight through the rooms here. If you do this right, you get a good boost. Wonderful boost, Ark. Phenomenal. Oops. Oops. It was good, then it wasn't. I'm very happy about that, though. That went real nice. Yo, LB Gamer, how you doing? Activate all your boosties. Screw that. We're going in. If only there was a way to get over that entire airport section. On to the plane now. This is where we're going to have a little bit of fun because the plane takes off. Meaning that we are now under the effects of different gravity. Not really. But we are in the air. We've taken off. Quickest launch. And down we go. I do have enough of a booster here. That's going to hit me, but that's fine. Because then I can just use that to run through. Not have to worry about any of the rest of it. 1, 2, 3. Rounding in. We get the enemies here. I get through one. Lovely. Just hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Not quite. Oh. I'm going kind of fast. We're definitely going kind of fast. I will take a 230. I will take a 230 on that. Yes, your favorite. A phenomenal oops. I love my phenomenal oopses. And now, these are the stages that we've removed from the run because they just take way too long. I actually don't think I'm going to skip and see if I can skip that one and just go straight into Mecha Madness. Or if it's going to be a bot and not let me do it. But I think it is going to let me just do this. So I can just skip the levels. As we now become G Gundam! This game is now a fighting game coming to an Evo near you. It is the Stratosphere Mach 2 versus the Greater Guardian. The Greater Guardian coming out with the swingings of the sword there, taken straight from Mega Man Zero. But we have the kicks. You know where we are. We are piloting the burning of all Gundams. Because my hand is burning red. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that nonsense, Arg. There he fires off his big attack there. As long as we still just kick him in the face a few times. He comes and gets me. You move him away. You don't get that. I got pulled right into that instead of knocked out. That's unfortunate. I got pulled into it again. Look at that. It's just knocking me around. Smack him down, take him out. You should get one more AoE out. No, you're not winning. I'm winning. There we go. Burning Finger! And he dies. Nice. Mega Madness, isn't that the one where Sonic and Knuckles got in a fight and nuked Robotropolis? Yep, that too. But the stage is done. I will undo. And you get the next one. There's that CRT again. Skip. No story for us. If you wish the story, buy and play the game for yourself. It is much worth, yes. And now we go into fall damage. It's a tutorial level that is going to teach you about fall damage. No, you haven't read that wrong. The game is now teaching us about fall damage. It's really important too. Why? Oh. And I don't know if Hydro... Okay, so it worked on that one, but it didn't work on the first one. Interesting. Am I going to have enough here, or is it going to run out on me? That's fine. And then you jump as soon as you get to the landing there, and that finishes that stage in 21 seconds. But why is the game teaching us about fall damage when we're coming towards the end of the run? I wonder. Well, that's because we're about to go into Deep Descent. Deep Descent is a stage that is around 10 minutes long, if you follow the stage in the way that you're supposed to, and has certain areas where you're going to be falling a lot. We're going to ignore all of that, and we're going to do the stage in our way. AKA, we're going to fall, and we're going to look stylish while we do it. So we're just going to jump our way down off the edge here, landing on these slopes, using them to our advantage here, making sure we just fall down, we don't die. As we're going to go round and down to the bottom here. Make sure we get the jump. We didn't get the jump, unfortunately. It was a little bit late on that. So we are going to have to restart the stage. I'm going to just restart the stage itself. It's not actually letting me pause. There we go. I'm going to restart. I'm going to pause that one. We're going to go through again and try it. That didn't actually restart the level. Nice. Never mind. Let's just launch our way down the bottom there. So this is not going to be the 4-minute run that I want, but it'll still be faster than the one that we had last time. Even with a death in it. Hits off the side. Goes down to the bottom. My first run is not yet on YouTube. No, I got done yesterday. It'll be uploaded into YouTube soon. As we descend down the bottom of the level here, the idea is that we break our fall using as much of the abilities that we've been given. There's only 3 ways you can do it. You can do it with a jump or a down dash cancel. You can do it with a dash. And you can do it with a charged jester dash. Each of these items can only be used once. Once you've used it, that's it. You have to land on the ground to refresh it. And if you fail to do so, and that gauge runs out, you die. So we're just going to use Buzz Lightyear here, falling with style. All the way down the bottom in these stages here. Going to go down. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I should still be able to make this. Yeah, we did. Cool. I'm just going to make sure I definitely landed on that. So what we do here is we just do that. It lets us out. We can go down. We've gone through. We come down to the bottom here. We're going down all the way down. You can see the part of the level that I'm aiming for at the moment. I should be able to just make this and no more. Nails the landing. Beautiful. Lands on this segment for us. Oh, and then he falls off. Well, this is going to be fun. Yep, that's the worst. That's the worst. I think I'm actually all the way up the top now again. Yep, back to the start of the stage. He's flubbed the run, folks. He's flubbed the run. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. That is a chunky time loss. That is a chunky time loss there. I don't know if I'm going to have enough on this one. It's going to be interesting to see if we can get the landing. Oh, we're going to stick the landing. There you go. Stuck it there. I think what we'll do for safety from now on is we will come over here and we will grab this checkpoint. And then we'll just fall down. What? It didn't do it. It didn't do it. And that's why you grab that checkpoint, apparently. We take the jump, we go through. This is going to be a longer stage than we wanted. But that's alright. Because we're still learning it. So we don't worry about it. Oh dear. He did not land on the side there. That's fine. We're still good. We're still good. We're still good. We're going to land on the side of this. It's going to let me fall down. We're just going to land on that one. Start dropping our way down the bottom here. You want to hit that? You want to hit that? And then you want to hit that? And then if you do it right, you land on the side, but you want to jump off here just to actually land down onto that. There you go. That's what you wanted to do. That is what you wanted to do there. Would you believe me if I told you we should have been at the end of the stage by now? 2 massive failure points there, unfortunately, for Arg. Nice launch. It's going to let me land on that, hopefully. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, thanks, game. Just as well there's a checkpoint down there. Can respawn at the checkpoint. No harm, no foul. I'll be honest, I think I'm going to do a redo for the GDQ VOD. But this still has a chance to PB, maybe. Yo, Dwayne, how you doing? It has been a while. I hope you're doing alright, bud. Alright, this is where we're going to use fun with the grind. Combining our 2 power-ups together. Getting that energy. Charge it up. Jump from side to side, going as fast as you can. Big old rail slide. Which is really fun, because if you're going fast enough, if you go fast enough, straight through it. Straight through it. Final recharge out at the end here. We just run on this. We'll let the game go. It keeps the speed up. We're now going to skip that checkpoint. We're going to skip the rest of the level as well. You're supposed to go up on this middle route here. It gives you a whole bunch of different passageways to take. We are ignoring pretty much all of that. We have no reason to do any of that. So why bother? When we can just do this. And we can just come down the bottom here. All this area is standable. All this area gives us a massive amount of speed. It allows us to run our way to the end. And then finish with a final jump. Oh, this is bad. Oh, he landed on it. That's fine. But I am backwards. And there you go. He's back to being forwards. You gotta be very careful when you jump off these rails. You jump off these rails at the wrong time, when you have maximum speed, the game will end you. It will say, you have went too fast. You now die. Alright, let's go for this then. To the end of the stage. The moment you come off, you just land it. Use the speed boost energy. 6:35. You hate to see it. The stage is normally done in about 4 minutes. Ooh, that's not good. Not good at all. But then we head into the next area. Our final level of the run. It is Utopia Shelter. And I'm really happy with this run, because this run has actually allowed me to take out a level from the run, which is nice. Also, this stage now has a live system. If you die too many times, you will get sent back to the start. You will fail the stage. as we come through, and we're now doing the fight against the Guardian. This time, we do actually have to fight. We do actually have to win. There is no choice about this. Yo, Getty, how you doing? You do. You go fast, you ignite. If you go fast, you will ignite, basically. Oh, unlucky Arg. Getting ahead of that? Yeah, you are. Just take him out. Done. 40 odd second fight there. Explosion goes off, and then we enter the Utopia. Longest stage in the game. I kid you not. This entire stage by itself is around 20 minutes. It's ridiculous. The scale of the stage. The scale of this stage is massive. It's chunky. Yes, 20 minutes in the speed run. Because I have not yet found a way that I can actually go fast enough through it yet. All right. And we just run our way down the stages here. I could technically use that to like fill up, but I don't see the point. It has such a good set of tunes for it though. For a final segment of a level of a game, this is up there as one of the best I've ever played. Like, as a final set piece, this stage does things, and it's really good. So you can see we have the ramps there. We kind of ignore it just a little bit. Big old jump up to the top. We get our boosters, and now we get to have fun. I'm wondering if you could launch off these to get up there. Nice jump arc. Just making that. Unlucky. This is fine. Oh, I thought I got the gun off in time. I did not. Again, we don't want that. We just want this. We want to go for it. It is 20 minutes of great beats and speeds. You know, you got it. You know it is. And we just skip over the entire bridge sequence here. We don't need that bridge sequence. Oh, this is going to be fun to try and recover from, ain't it, Arg? Good job, bud. Nicely done, actually. That's actually a genuinely good job. Well done. We don't care about any of these. We just let the red funky stuff come in play. It's not going to be able to stop me. And we accidentally hit the orange stuff, which is nice. Still hitting the checkpoints. All good for us. Big boosts. Over we go. How you doing, Grog Strong? As we jump in, we boost our way through. Yeah, you try and jump on off that, you run the risk of just dying. You do want to try and jump off that though if you can, because that'll give you a nice big boost of speed. Oh, you got absolutely ruined there. That was unlucky. And there. Alright, game, listen, I'm having words with you in a minute. You stop that. Oh, yes. And the best thing about these last few stages, Lazarus, is you explain none of it. It'll be one of the most trippy endings to a video game. And I can't wait. So we just run our way through. And that is part 1 of the stage done. Welcome to part 2. Game, I need to have words with you. You stop that. Yep, good talk. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. It's like, good talk. It's like, we need to have words. What? You stop that. Oh, okay. That is exactly it. Now, this stage is so big. It is so massive that I've not yet had the time to route it properly. So there will be ways that we're going to try and squeak ourselves around and do things like this. And see if we can squeak past areas like this. Now that was a set of good jumping, Arg. I'm stealing that word. The sheer size of this stage is mind-boggling. And now what we're going to do is we are coming up to a fight sequence. And we are going to skip the fight sequence by running around the side of the building. I kid you not. We are going all the way around the side of the building to skip the entire fight sequence. I love that. I love that so much. As we descend the giant tube. The world's biggest laser tube. And you find your exit around here. Holding the speed as it slides you on the wall. And we run our way around. As we go in. You can endlessly run around these tubes. The idea of this stage is that slowly but surely you are heading down towards the bottom. But you take weird passageways to get there. You know? The music is telling you something is coming. But what? And the automata loads up over the game. Exactly. There you go. An extension to Yoko Taro's Wild Ride. You know it. As we come on here, though. I was right. I don't care what you say. Oh, I don't have enough! Ah! There is a way to get down. And you just keep running. And you just keep falling. Instead of taking the speedy route that you're normally expected to. And running around the course. And running around the track. Like you would in Trackmania. We skip it. And we skip it all. And we just fall. As far as we can, down to the bottom. This is a fight room. Can we get round this one? Not quite. Unless... Oh! This is fine. I don't think I can quite make it round there. In fact, I think we're in trouble. Can I find the ground nearby? There's a part of the ground. Is there enough ground there to save me? Oh, those don't exist. Oh, I've made a mistake. Nope, that's it. We're going down, Timber. Down to the bottom. And unfortunately for us... I'm sorry. Video game? Does this go all the way down? Oh my god, please tell me you go all the way down. Please tell me you go all the way down. I don't think this is going to end up all the way down, but if it does, I will laugh and then immediately cry. Oh, it's going to end now. No! And there we go, you die. It does not go all the way down, unfortunately for us. As we just run our way around the stage, then we will follow this one just to the bar that it's going to take us to, which is going to take us to those springs anyway. And what we need to do here is we just need to get a little bit. Oh, no, that's a tight one to try and skip. That's a tight one to skip. So the good news is, yes, you can fall down to it. The bad news is, no, it doesn't quite take you where you need it to. Face bump. However, what you do then is you do it just from up the top. If height is your problem, you just do it from up higher. And then we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why did that not activate? Well now. I have found a problem. I have found a big problem. That light is very bright. The trigger might be in the fight room. But let's just go back around then and see what happens. The trigger is in the fight room. Hello. Oh, this is not good. There we go. Good recovery. Oh. I'm going to record another GDQ submission after this. This is a good run, but I'm going to record another one. No, I would not do this in the middle of GDQ. And then we run right into another segment very soon. No! They're allowing remote runs this time. AGDQ 2023 is going to be online. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Don't run off the stage this time, Arg. Stay down the bottom, stay down the bottom. There you go. Much better. What? I did not facepalm there. But the game says I facepalmed. Ah, yes, I forgot. This is the area where you do want to have a number of boosts. Because it takes this segment and literally cuts it in half. Okay, so this is the final segment of it. As you can see, we've spawned down at last. But unfortunately for me, don't have much in the way of boost. That did not give me the jump there. You can see they really love their bridges. All I'm going to say for the next part, do not adjust your streams. Everything is perfectly normal. This is fine. And suddenly, a big old descent. Reality, please stop having a hissy fit. I know Yoko Taro's Wild Ride is nuts, but this is not how you solve it. And that is part 2 of the stage complete. Unfortunately, we are not PBing because I decided to go exploring in the run, but that's totally fine. Now, if I do this next part correctly, which I don't think I will, beautiful skip arc. I'm chuffed. Oh, there's a reason. There's a reason for that. I will not explain the reason. I will leave that for you to figure out when you play the game. You could say this is the loading zone for the next area. No spoilers for Spine. No spoilers because this is a great game. Like, the entire ending of this sequence is just... You what, mate? This entire ending sequence is just... You what, mate? But you would know more. Look, it's no longer a CRT. It's modern. It's a flat screen. And now, the final boss rush begins. For some of you, you will have no idea who this boss is. Or Arg. Arg knows who this boss is. They're available on PC. Spark 1 and 2, I believe, are available on console. Spark 3 will not be available on console for a long time. And by console, I think it's just Xbox, to be honest, yeah. There we go. Boss fight number 1 done. It's Shadow, right? This might as well be Shadow, yes. That was a nice combo. That still counts as a hit, huh? Final Zemnis! Jug all your enemies! Dun, dun, dun. And then the final fight. Suddenly, out of nowhere, it's Calamari! I disagree with that. Another big explosion, we love them. I love the score multiplier in this. For every enemy you take down, you gain like 3 million points. And that is time. Oh. Time. And there you go. And that is the end of the video game. I'm not spoiling this. I'm not spoiling it. Y'all gotta watch this for yourself. Y'all gotta watch this for yourselves if you want to see it. Like, woo! It's a video game. Let me check my time there. Let me check my time. I know I fudged it. Yo, I didn't fudge it by that much. I didn't fudge it by that much. I only fudged it by 5 seconds. Yo, I'm down for that. I thought I'd be massively behind on that one. I utterly ruined on Utopia Shelter, though. Like, see if we get those 2 Utopia Shelter fight skips. That should be really good. That should be really good. I am excited for this. I am excited to do this run. Like, I would love to be able to showcase this run at GDQ. And that's the goal. This was meant to be a GDQ submission. It started as a GDQ submission. And then kind of went to... well, something else, didn't it? Ball. We'll see if we can get... yeah, next run might be sub 120. It might be. We'll see what happens. I'm going to record a run off stream. That way we're going to do it. Yeah, not losing minutes in Deep Descent would be nice, you know? Not just dying to Deep Descent. That'd be phenomenal. But we will do another run of that. And I'll get a GDQ submission going. But I'm down for that. I am very down for that. And we'll see if we can get some of the launches and that in there too. But it's nice to know that I can remove Midday Mayday from the run. I don't need Midday Mayday. I do not need Midday Mayday. In fact, I can maybe remove something else from Midday Mayday, because Midday Mayday is, like, not a long level. So, like, maybe I could remove one of the other ones? GDQ for GDQ submissions is Wednesday. Like, if I open up my splits and I have a look, Midday Mayday's best time that I've done is 1:36. So I could take out, like, Balloon Fiesta, or I could take out, like, Balloon Fiesta, or I could take out... I can't take out Endless Hall, because Endless Hall... And then I could take out... What other long one could I take out? I can't take out District 5, because that's a long one. None, actually. I could only swap it with something else. That's the most because you're looking forward to you playing Freedom Planet 2 with Mila or Nira, and Lila doesn't get to explain some part of the story and some of it. I'm not going to be doing that for a while, B. Jonas. I'm taking a break next week. I'm taking a break between the 19th and the 25th. So we're going to be offline for that entire week. Entire next week from tomorrow until next Monday, I'm taking a break. I'm not going to be streaming. I'm just going to be enjoying Xenoblade Chronicles 3 myself. I will be back a week after, and then we'll do some more Freedom Planet 2. With the other characters in that one. But yeah, to start with, I'm going to be doing that one. Yes, break the entire next week. But then when we come back, I'll be doing more Freedom Planet 2. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, GDQ's submission turned into an exploratory run there. If I could get Utopia Shelter down from 17 minutes to like 15 minutes or something, that would be good. I know that's definitely one that I need to get down time-wise. You're looking forward to the FP2 control effects next week? So yeah, Della, they're rebuilding the entire input system from scratch. The GDQ submissions close on Wednesday, yes. So yeah, right now in my run, if I take out Balloon Fiesta and replace it with Midday Mayday, I save about a minute. But I know Balloon Fiesta can be done in like 20 seconds. You can only try, Parker. That's exactly what I'm doing, buddy. Like, this game has been out for 3 weeks. I've been speedrunning it for 3 days. I did 1 day of level routing. I did a run yesterday, and I did a run and some exploration today. Just shoot your shot is the only thing I can say. But I'm going to leave the stream here right now, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this run. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Join me tonight. Our final stream before we end for the week is going to be a little fun one. We're going to do some silly indie game casual fun. Join us for some You Suck at Parking. Because you suck at parking, you suck at parking, you suck at parking, and I certainly suck at parking as well. Join us for You Suck at Parking. It's going to be a sponsored stream with You Suck at Parking and Dare Drop. We're going to be trying some of the dares in the game. It's got multiplayer. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come and join us. We'll play it. I will catch you later on. Thank you for watching. Have a great one, everybody. And I'll catch you... Well, I'll catch you tonight. And if I don't catch you tonight, I'll catch you in a week.